Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard. Today we are going to be flying into Oshkosh. The year is 2020, if you're watching in the future, which is the year of our wonderful coronavirus pandemic. So because of that, Oshkosh was canceled this year. So as like an alternative, PilotEdge, the online network, they've come together and put together SimVenture. So today is a Saturday, so the last day that they're doing this actually. So we're gonna hop on a PilotEdge here. In fact, I'm online already. Let me double check that. Yep, I'm online. I'm connected as a blue Piper Arrow, and we are going to try to fly into Oshkosh. So here we are in this wonderful little Piper Arrow. Let's get set up. So right now there's actually not a lot of people. I actually think that might be better for me right now because one, I'm not too familiar with this aircraft. Usually I fly the 737 or the MD-88 by Rotate. So the Zebo 737 or the Rotate MD-80. So it'll be nice, getting back into GA. I do it occasionally. I've only done a single VFR flight on VATSIM once, and I actually don't have PilotEdge, so I'm actually using a trial account right now. But so one thing is that I'm pretty sure that the controllers that will be at this event are actual controllers that have been at Oshkosh. So it'll be quite an authentic experience. So I've also got ForeFlight pulled up to the left here because, we'll take a look at this GPS. This is the default GNS 430. It doesn't really have, I don't think it has ADS-B or traffic or any of that. So ForeFlight is kind of a must to keep an eye on traffic. We need to keep a half a mile spacing, I think it was, when we're out in the circuit. So enough talk, enough chatter. We need to get flying. So take out the control lock and flip on the master battery switches. I thought okay. I was setting up all the weights and talking, but I forgot to set both tanks to 30 gallons. We really don't need that much, but I'm thinking I might fly in a couple of times, like do a couple circuits. So let's do the left tank first and check the fuel. 30 and 30, good. Put the fuel pump on, bring the mixture up, and that should be good. Let's go ahead and put the, we'll start the engine first. Open this window real quick. Or first let's crack the throttle a little bit, and we'll go ahead and clear prop. There we go. And she started right up, nice and beautiful. We want to idle about 10,000 RPM. Close that. Go ahead and put headphones in. Close the door, and we'll go ahead and just latch it for now. Avionics coming on.
Everybody flying into Oshkosh. Beautiful day to fly. The winds are calm. Altimeter 2992. SimVenture known procedure.
Okay. Let's don't need that right now yet. Okay, we'll go ahead and do rotating beacon, and we'll stick it at that. Let's lean the engine a little so we don't foul our spark plugs. I don't know if it's actually simulated in this plane, but it's a habit of mine from flying A2A aircraft. Because there was one flight I did where I fouled them real bad and I just lost all power on final, which was not fun at all. Let's set up the autopilot here. We'll climb at about 600 feet per minute, and have it track nav and go on and flick on the yaw damper. So while the engine's warming up and stuff, let's go ahead and go to our flight plan page. Enter the cursor. Yes, we want to get rid of that waypoint. So the first place that we are going to want to fly to is Green Lake. And Green Lake actually conveniently has a point in the GPS database called Victor Papa Golf Romeo November, VPGRN. So we'll go ahead and enter that here. So Victor Papa, and then OP Golf, and then Romeo PQRN. There you go. That's Green Lake. No, that's not what I meant to do. Delete that one. Yep. Okay. And then after Green Lake, so over Green Lake is where we are going to enter a hold pattern. It's like self-initiated or something like that. And then we are going to go to Ripon. Come on, OPQR R India HI Papa. Go ahead and put Papa Oscar and November JKLMN. There we go. Ripon or Ripon. Sorry, I don't actually know the correct way to pronounce that. And then after that is going to be our infamous Fisk arrival. And at Fisk is where we are basically be divided to either head north or right, or northeast or east. So we'll go ahead and enter Fisk into here. At this point, though, it's going to be all VFR flights. So it's all visual, but it'll be nice to have this handy as a reference. I've also got ForeFlight, as I mentioned earlier, next to me. There we go, Fisk. Enter. And so we'll go ahead and go direct to that, Green Lake. And you can see we're actually kind of already facing directly. We're going to head directly west. We're sitting here at Fond du Lac Airport right now. So we're going to head directly west and tackle Green Lake. The next thing we want to do is make sure we're squawking VFR. We'll go ahead and go on alt mode. I believe it does that automatically too when I take off, but well, let's leave it at that. Trim, we want to set it to takeoff. Set our takeoff trim right there, and you can see it's now at TO, Tango Oscar, takeoff. And anything else that needs to be done? Not really off the top of my head. Like this, a GA aircraft it's very simple in comparison to, like flying your 737. Oh, well, 737 is actually pretty, not too difficult of an aircraft either. But make sure our controls are free and correct, and yes, they are. So the next thing I want to do is ATIS is on 125.9. Yep.
Can expect a runway assignment from tower. Runway 27, arrivals exit the runway to the right. Aircraft landing runway 36 left or runway 36 right. Roll all the way to the end of the runway. All departures taxi at pilot's discretion to runway 36 left at intersection pocket 5 via the taxi route.
So basically, he's just spitting out the
weather conditions with calmness. Oshkosh Whitman Regional Airport. ATIS information Juliet. 1953 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 22. Dew point 14. Altimeter 29902.
Yep.
Arriving runways 27. 36 left.
27 and 36 left,
Departing
right.
runway 36 left. VFR arrival and departure procedure in effect. Arriving aircraft sea pages 150R19 of the NOTAM. Runway 36 left using intersection departures at Papa 5. All arrivals monitor Fisk approach from 120.7 for runway assignment and frequency. Aircraft on the Fisk Avenue transition can expect a runway assignment on tower. Runway 27, arrivals exit the runway to the right. Aircraft landing runway 36 left or runway 36 right, roll all the way to the end of the runway. All departures taxi at pilot's discretion to runway 36 left at intersection Papa 5 via the taxi route on page 2 of the NOTAM. All pilots must set their simulator to VFR weather conditions with calm winds. Oshkosh Whitman Regional Air Information.
Actually, we're gonna take that off. So I'm gonna pop in on one of the two frequencies for tower. So if we're gonna be doing 36 left or right, it's gonna be 126.6, and the other one is going to be 118.5. I'll just tackle it in the air. We'll be flying on auto. It is recommended that you fly via autopilot because it is actually a little more difficult to hand fly the aircraft in this simulator, and it'll just make things a lot neater. But let's go ahead and get on the roll here. Taxi lights on, beacon lights are on. Don't need any of those quite yet. Pitot heat, well, not really necessary. It's fair weather, it's summertime. That will not be necessary today. I'll just taxi nice and slow out. Let's see what other traffic we have here. We got someone to our right. Yeah, you see there, you got someone over there. Their yellow Cessna 172. Oh, you got another Piper. Just gotta keep an eye on everyone. Make sure we don't screw up. I think that's a Bonanza right there. Or actually no, that's also a Piper Arrow. Oh, they disappeared. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. Nope, there they go, up to our left, you see there. Oh, was that a retractable gear? Oh no, it's just the gear just literally couldn't see it. Let's see, is there anyone behind us? Not really. I might peel off to the right here to do a quick engine run up. Actually, we'll go ahead and do it right here. Mixture to full. Bring it up to 2000. Magneto check. All good. Go ahead and flick the fuel pump on. Looks like this guy's just gonna go around. I probably do the same thing as well. At Oshkosh, we're actually going to be taxiing on the ground too anyway, so on the grass. Let's just make sure we won't hit him. Does he see us? Okay. Go ahead and kick out 1 notch of flaps. we'll go ahead and start strobing. Landing lights on. Runway 27. There might be a guy taking off to our left here, so ooh. Okay, we'll just go ahead and go. Alright, airspeed's alive, gauge is in the green. We're sliding all over the runway. Side load. Okay, and off we go. Positive rate, gear up. And we're up and away. Let's take the GPS out a little. Let's go to that mode here. Or is someone right above me? Or 6. Alright. Gotta keep these alerts up. Let's go ahead and throw the autopilot on. We don't need to climb that fast. Bring the manifold pressure down to 25. Props down to 25. Lean the engine a little. Yep, that's too much right about there. So right now it's just following the nav track now. Documents.
You'll be directly over Fisk Avenue, and just follow that at 1,800. Just make sure you don't descend until you're past the interstate. Tower will pick you out around the interstate.
So the other frequency was 118.
So the yellow Cessna, you can start that turn. There you go. Good job. You can mount a tower on 126.6. Welcome, Oshkosh. The blue Cessna, mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for me, please. I had two of the rock there. The first one's a blue Cessna. The second one looks like they might be white and blue. The blue Cessna, rock your wings again for me, please.
So we're a blue.
Okay, you got the one now. Good. You're going to runway 27 today. Just continue up the railroad tracks. Keep your downwind inside the gravel pit, and you can mount a tower now, 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh. For the white and blue Cessna that rocked already, rock again. Make sure I'm talking to the right one now. For the white and Cessna, you're going to runway 36. Good, rock. You can start your right turn now to about a 90-degree heading to pick up Fisk Avenue, and follow that. We'll set you up for left base, runway 36.
Yeah, request 27 for the latest stuff.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. Just no closer than you are from the traffic ahead of you. Follow them over the railroad tracks to runway 27 for the white and blue Cessna over Fisk now. Monitor tower on 118.5. Welcome, Oshkosh.
Alright, we're about good. We'll just go ahead and cruise here. Bring it down to 23 inches. Props, 23. And fuel pump can go ahead and come off. All our lights are on. So we do have someone that's like right next to us. Where are they? Oh, right there. In fact, yep. Oh, that's number 195 Kilo Tango. Oh man.
A red and white Cessna, mile southwest of 5th. Correct your wings, please. Didn't quite see the red and white Cessna. There we go. Good rock, thanks. Continue up the railroad track for runway 27 and keep your right downwind inside of the gravel pit, and you can monitor tower on 118.5. Welcome, Oshkosh.
Oh man, the traffic's really picked up now. I'm taking a screenshot of my flight. I wish I could show you guys, but I can't because Wi-Fi. Once I screen share from my iPad, the X-Plane connection goes out. It doesn't do more than one, like, peer-to-peer connection, so.
Everybody inbound to Fisk can maintain 1,890 knots directly over the railroad tracks, and if you can't go that slow, maintain 2,300 and 135 knots. Got a couple of you that are doing exactly that. You're doing just great. Got one low and one high. Just for the high one, don't start your descent until I let you know. You're going to be passing over somebody. We're landing runways 27 and runway 36 today. Those are pages 15 for runway 27, page 19 for runway 36 in the middle.
This is exciting. Oh man. The one thing about this is, okay, so this right here is Green Lake, right here actually. Oh, my mouse was lagging for some reason. That was odd. But yeah, this is Green Lake right there.
Orange and white Panthera, a mile southwest of 5th, wings. And you're the high one up at 2,300. Good rock, runway 27. And keep your right downwind inside the gravel pit, and then just stay up at 2,300 for just a little bit longer. I'll let you know when to come down. The blue and white Bonanza, mile southwest of 5th. Rock your wings for me, please. And nice rock for the Bonanza. You're going to runway 27 as well. Follow the railroad tracks and make a right downwind for runway 27 inside the gravel pit. For the Panthera, you can start your descent now and start slowing, please. There's a Cessna traffic a couple miles ahead of you. Monitor tower 118.5. Welcome, Oshkosh. The blue and white bands, it's a good looking airplane. You can monitor the tower now 118.5. Welcome, Oshkosh.
You can see there's not a lot of things you have to say, but it's a lot of just do what you're told to do flying into Oshkosh. Ooh, this is exciting. Let me set my heading bug now. So I'm gonna go that ways. We'll go ahead and go that way. Start getting into the hold now over Green Lake. So we want to stay at about 3,000 for the time being. Keep an eye on flight as well, since this is actually a really helpful tool. So yeah, once we're over here, we'll go ahead and follow this way and space ourselves out.
Good afternoon, everybody. Joining the Fisk arrival inbound to Oshkosh. Got a great day to go flying today. Winds are calm at Oshkosh. The altimeter 2, 9 we hear there's a bunch of people circling over Green Lake. We can't wait to get you up here and get you to the air show. Once you're proceeding inbound from Ripon, make sure you're at least a half mile in trail of the person that you're following at 1,800 feet and 90 knots. If you can't do that, maintain 2,300 feet and 135 knots. No over, under, side by side, anything like that. We can't accept any flights, so make sure at least a half mile in travel to the one you're following. We'll pick you up by type and color within 2 miles of Fisk. If you hear a call that you think might be for you and you're outside 2 miles, that's not for you. Just continue inbound, and we'll get you in the vicinity of Fisk.
Got traffic flying right under us now. So we gotta stay up here for a little bit, otherwise. Just keep a careful eye. They're out there. There's people. It's just, it's in a simulator, it is very difficult to actually find. Oh yeah, there you go. See, you got one there, one right there, one down here. Yep, these are like ants in the sky. Yeah, it's literally, they literally are like ants. Yeah. All right, we'll start a gentle left turn, and vertical speed. We'll go ahead and start our descent. Slow down a little. There we go, 2000. And let's see, we want to go a little more left.
I see several of you out there over the rail tracks, and you guys are doing great. You looks like you're right at 1800 or 2300, and we've got you coming on both streams, so yeah, we'll pick you out by type and color about a mile from Fisk. Just make sure you don't start those descents if you're up at 2300 until I let you know, because there will be traffic below you.
Might be a little too much. Oh. Looks like we're pretty alone here.
Make sure everybody's got their landing lights on so they can see you. Make sure the transponders are on, and again, we'll pick you out by type and color about a mile southwest of Fisk.
Oh man, there's so many people.
The red and white Cessna about a mile and a half southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for me, please. Nice rock for the Cessna. Continue up the railroad tracks, going to runway 27. There's a Mooney that's going to be descending ahead of you for 27 as well. And you can monitor tower 118.5. Welcome, Oshkosh. The Mooney at 2,300. Rock your wings for me, please. Mooney directly over Fisk now. There you go. Good job. But just keep that. Maintain 2,300. I'll let you know when you can start your descent.
Right
There's a Cessna below you. At Barron, a mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for me, please. You're going to go to runway 36. Let's see that rock for the Barron. And actually just start that right turn for the Barron to join Fisk Avenue. There you go. Good rock. Right turn for the Barron. Join Fisk Avenue for runway 36. You can monitor tower 126.6. Mooney, you can start your descent now. And you can start slowing to 90 knots. Monitor tower 118.5. Got a Panther, a mile southwest of Fisk, rock your wings. And for the red and white Cessna the rock, the Moon's no factor for you, monitor tower 118.5. Welcome, Oshkosh. Panther, thank you. Just continue up the railroad tracks. You're going to runway 27. And monitor tower 118.5. While you guys going to runway 27, just keep your downwind inside the gravel pit. The Mooney, if you're still on, looks like you might be following something else. Just turn back about a 70 heading to join the railroad tracks if you're still on here.
Should be someone in front of me. Oh, come on. Keep the speed up.
You guys picked a great day to come into Oshkosh. It's a beautiful day up here. Winds are calm. Altimeter 29 or 9 or 2. We're landing runways 27, page 15 in the NOTAM, and runway 36, page 19 in the NOTAM. We'll pick you up by type and color in the immediate vicinity of Fisk. Got an orange Baron a mile and a half southwest of Fisk, Rocky Wings.
Okay, I'm gonna hand fly this a little.
Good rock for the Baron. You can go ahead and start descending now down to 1800 and continue up the railroad tracks for runway 27. Just keep your downwind side of the gravel pit, and you can monitor tower 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the autopilot back on. Let's go ahead and do a little left turn here. Got people behind me and in front of me.
Got another Baron, looks like a white and blue Baron a mile and a half southwest of Fisk. Rocky Winds for me, please. Good rock for the Baron. I don't see anybody below. You can start your descent as well. And continue up the railroad tracks for runway 27. It's going to be page 15 in the NOTAM. Keep your downwind inside of the gravel pit, and they'll pick you out by type and color once you join the downwind. You can monitor tower now on 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh.
There's a guy who's trailing pretty close to me. It's making me a little nervous. I might speed up a little, actually. Let's bump it up to 100 knots.
Got a green Cherokee coming up the tracks a mile southwest of Fisk. Rocky Winds, please. Green Cherokee, I didn't see that rock. If you can, a good rock for me, at least 20-degree wing rock for me. You're going to be under runway 27. I see the rock now. Thanks. Continue up the railroad tracks for runway 27. And just keep your speed up. You can monitor the tower 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh. The Cessna a mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for me, please. So you're behind that green Cherokee that just rocked. And can't make out, I see the rock, thank you. I can't make out the color. What color are you? Well, I didn't hear it, but you are Cessna and you listen to me, so you can continue up the railroad tracks, follow that Cherokee, and go into runway 27, monitor tower 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh. The purple, I think it's a purple and white Legacy at 2,300, about a mile and a half southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for me, please. And thank you for the Legacy. I see that rock. We're going to send you to runway 36 today, and just maintain the 2300 until you join over Fisk Avenue. You can start that right turn now to join Fisk Avenue, and then just stay out above 1800 until the interstate. You can monitor tower 126.6. Welcome to Oshkosh. Black and white Mooney, mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for me, please. Good rock for the Mooney. Continue up the railroad tracks. You're going to runway 27, and that's going to be page 15 in your NOTAM. Just keep your right downwind inside the gravel pit and monitor tower on 18.5, 18.5. Welcome to Oshkosh. Got a Bass Bonanza a mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings, please. Good rock for the Bonanza. Start slowing, please. Back to 90 knots if you can. Actually, you can keep your speed up now. Make a right turn. Join Fisk Avenue. Join Fisk Avenue, left base for runway 36. And that's going to be page 19 in your NOTAM. Go ahead and start that right turn for me, please.
Landing gear.
Nice job for the Bonanza. You can monitor tower now, 126.6. So welcome to Oshkosh. Everybody come up the railroad tracks, make sure you're at least a half mile and travel with the person you're following at your altitude at 1,890 knots. If you can't do that, maintain 2,300, 135 knots. Blue and white Bonanza, half mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for me, please.
Yeah,
you can go to runway 27. Let me see that rock, and very good. Start your descent now, and start slowing back to 90 knots. You can monitor tower 118.5. Got a, looks like a yellow Marchetti at 2,300. Rock your wings for me, please. Nice rock for the Marchetti. You're going to continue up the railroad tracks for runway 27 as well. And you can start down now, nobody below you. Start descent and slowing and monitor tower 126.6. So welcome to Oshkosh. Everybody going to runway 27, just keep your downwind inside of the gravel pit. You're going to runway 36 and make sure you're directly over Fisk Avenue. Got a green Robin, half mile southwest of Fisk. start a right turn now for me, please, to join Fisk Avenue. You're going to runway 36. Good job on the on that one. For the Cherokee, half mile southwest of Fisk. Continue up the rail tracks. You're going to runway 27. Rock your wings for me, please. Cherokee just over Fisk now. Got a red Cirrus, mile southwest of Fisk. Start a right turn for me, please. You're going to runway 36. I need you over the railroad tracks. Over the Fisk Avenue. Runway 36 to start that right turn now. You're going to be following a Robin that's descending at 1800 now. Got a orange and white Legacy over Fisk. Rock your wings.
Destination ATIS is 125.9.
Legacy, nice job. I'm going to send you 36, but I need you to stay at 2300, make a left turn for me, about left 270, set you back up going eastbound. Stay at 2300, we'll keep the over the stream coming in here. The blue Cessna, half mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for me, please. Good job for the blue Cessna. You're just going to continue up the railroad tracks for runway 27, and keep your downwind inside the gravel pit. You can monitor tower on the 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh. And the yellow and white Cherokee, a mile and a half southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for me, please. Good job, Cherokee. Continue up the railroad tracks for runway 27, and keep your speed up. You can monitor tower 118.5. The Legacy can make you're doing great. Good job. Just continue that left turn about a 100-degree heading. That'll have you set up on the Fisk Avenue. And once you're past Fisk again, you can start that descent and monitor tower 126.6. Nice job. Got a white Cessna, a mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for me, please. The yellow and white Cherokee, continue up the rail tracks going to runway 2. The white Cessna. Start your turn now. Right turn eastbound, join Fisk Avenue.
See all
and
these
you're
people
runway
on the railroad tracks.
And let me see that right turn from the Cessna. You can monitor tower 126.6. Red and white Cherokee, a mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for me, please. You're going to runway 27 for the red and white Cherokee. Let me see that rock. And red and white Cherokee, rock your wings for me, please. There you go. Good rocket. Continue up the railroad tracks for runway 27. You can make a right downwind inside the gravel pit, and you can monitor tower now on 118.5. Everybody going to runway 27 is going to be page 15 in the NOTAM. Runway 36 is page 19 in the NOTAMs. Everybody's doing a great job. Just got a good line coming out there up the railroad tracks. Make sure you're at least a half mile on trail of the person you're following. If you can't maintain that, break it off out to the west and return back to Ripon. Find somebody similar speed that you can follow. You need you at 1,800 feet and 90 knots. If you can't do that, maintain 2,300 feet and 135 knots. The white Cessna going to 36. If you're still on frequency, talk to me. Looks like a 5 whiskey here.
So yeah, those are the railroad tracks you need to follow now. So heading mode. Start making a little left.
Got a gray Cessna, a mile and a half southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for me, please.
Okay, yeah, this is the road. Okay, there we go. So this is Ripon here. Oh, I got a little baseball field.
And for the gray Cessna, just continue up the railroad tracks and keep your right downwind inside the gravel pit. Tower will pick you out by type and color at about where you join the downwind. You can monitor tower now on 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh for the gray Cessna.
Just keep following these railroad tracks. Whoa, what happened to the FPS there?
I see somebody breaking off on your own. You are doing a great job, but that's exactly what we need you to do. If you guys can't maintain a half mile in trail spacing, then do like the Cessna did. Just make a left turn out to the west and return to Ripon. Find somebody that can follow similar speed. We need you at 1,800 feet and 90 knots. And if you can't do that, 2,300 feet and 135 knots. Got a nice line coming up the railroad tracks now. I'm going to call you out between 1 mile and 2 miles from Fisk, so if you're more than that, that call is not for you. Just be watching for the person in front of you. When they rock, then you're going to be next. As you come up the railroad tracks, make sure all your landing lights are on so we can see it. Make sure your transponder is on. And yeah, we've got a great day to be flying at Oshkosh today. Landing runway 27, page 15 in the NOTAM, and runway 36, page 19 in the NOTAM. Pick you out by type and color in the vicinity of Fisk.
Oh, here are the smokestacks. This is about 3 miles from Fisk. Alright, let me just keep an eye on the speed now.
Start part.
Anybody need assistance out there? Got a blue Cessna. If you can pick your speed up as much as you can, about 1 mile southwest of Fisk, rock your wings for me, please. Blue Cessna, 1 mile southwest of Fisk, rock your wings.
I'm trying. Looks like I have to disconnect. I have a frame rate issue. Thanks for your help.
You bet. Have a good day. Blue and white Cherokee, rock your wings. I'm sorry, Blue Line Cherokee, about a 3/4 of a mile southwest of Fisk, rock your wings for me, please. The Cessna ahead of you is disconnected now. Got a white and a gray Baron, about a 1/2 mile southwest of Fisk. Start a right turn for me, about a 90-degree heading joint Fisk Avenue. I'm going to send you to runway 36. Start a right turn now for the Baron, and good job. I see that turn. You can start your descent once you are over Fisk Avenue. Monitor Tower on 126.6. Welcome to Oshkosh. For the Cherokee, just continue up the railroad tracks for runway 27. Monitor Tower 118.5. Got a red and white Cessna, 1/2 mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings. Red and white one, a 1/2 mile. Got a red one behind them. So I'm not talking to you. Good job. For the red and white Cessna, continue up the railroad tracks for runway 27. And Monitor Tower 118.5. We got the Cessna, a red Cessna behind them. I see you rock, and go ahead and rock again, make sure I got you. For the blue and white Mooney, start a right turn now, join Fisk Avenue for runway 36 up at 2300. Start a right turn now for runway 36 for the Mooney. And for the red Cessna, Monitor Tower on the 118.5. Got a black and white Bonanza, 1/2 mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for me, please. You're at 1800. For that Mooney, just keep that right turn coming around, join Fisk Avenue. Keep the right turn about 100-degree heading now to join Fisk Avenue. Remain the frequency. Good job. I see the turn now, and you can start your descent. And once you join Fisk Avenue, Monitor Tower 126.6 for the black and white Bonanza. Monitor Tower 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh. For red Cessna, mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for them. Well, I got 2 red Cessnas. Make sure it's the first one. You're good. Okay, I see the first one rocking. Nice job. Continue up the railroad tracks for runway 27. You're going to runway 27 and Monitor Tower on 118.5. The red Cessna behind that one that just rocked a mile southwest. Rock your wings for me, please. And you're going to be going to runway 27 as well for the second red Cessna. I haven't seen you rock yet. Go ahead and rock for the red Cessna, please. Looks like the call sign might be 78 Lima. Are you on frequency?
Yeah, I got it. I'm rocking. I'm rocking.
Okay, I see. Thanks. You're continuing to runway 27 as well. And Monitor Tower 118.5 for the orange Cessna behind them. Start a right turn now. You're going to runway 36. Let me see that wing dip. Going to runway 36 for the brown Cessna, a mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for me, please. For the brown Cessna, you're going to go to runway 27. Good job on that orange Cessna. I see you turning now. You can Monitor Tower on 126.6.
So we'll be called soon.
Brown Cessna, you're going to runway 27. Just continue up the railroad tracks. Everybody going to runway 27. Make your right downwind inside the gravel pit. Tower pick out by type and color. At that point, you can Monitor Tower on a 118.5. For the orange Cessna, it looks like you turned a little too far. If you're still on frequency, fly about a 70 heading for me, please. 70 heading for that Cessna 2 Yankee Charlie. That orange Cessna, nice job. I'll get you lined up at Fisk Avenue. Just remain in this frequency for now. I'll get you switched over. Have that 26.6 ready to switch over for the frequency. Everybody's doing a great job coming up the railroad tracks. Need you at 1,800 feet and 90 knots. If you can't do that, maintain 2,300 feet, 135 knots. Pick you out by type and color in the vicinity of Fisk. Need you at least a half mile on trail of the person you're following. That orange Cessna, do you have Fisk Avenue in sight ahead about a half mile now?
Hey, Perp.
Good job. Just follow that. Maintain out above 1,800 until the interstate. You can monitor town now, 126.6. Welcome to Oshkosh. Got a blue and white Cherokee a mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for me, please. For the blue and white Cherokee, you're going to runway 27. Let me see that wing rock. Give me a good rock, at least 20 degrees. And going to runway 27 for the blue and white Cherokee.
Oh, wait, that's not
I haven't
me.
seen the rock yet. There's a green and white Bonanza. You're going to runway 36. Start a right turn now for me, please. A right turn to join Fisk Avenue for the blue and white Bonanza. And red Cessna, a mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings, please.
Hold on.
Good job for the red Cessna. Continue up the rail tracks for runway 27. And you can mark tower on 118.5 for runway 27 is 118.5. Nice job on that green and white Bonanza. You can monitor tower on 126.6. Welcome to Oshkosh. Everybody coming up the rail tracks. We're lining runways 27, page 15, you know them, and runway 36, page 19. Pick you out by type and color. You're going to be inside of about a mile and a half of Fisk. If you hear a call for you before that, that's not for you, that's for somebody else that you're following. That's one of your friends, so we'll call you as you get closer. Red and white Cherokee, a mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for me, please.
Traffic, 5 o'clock, 2 miles, 100 feet below.
Red and white Cherokee is a good rock. Thank you. You can continue up the rail tracks for runway 27. Keep your right downwind inside the gravel pit. I'm on a tower now, 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh.
Oh, that wasn't me, yeah. Let's see, where is Fisk?
Got a Cessna 150, a mile and a half southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for me, please. Good rock for the Cessna. Can't pick out the color. What color are you?
White Cessna.
White Cessna, thanks so much. Continue up the rail tracks for runway 27. Up the rail tracks for 27. Be a right downwind. Keep your downwind inside the gravel pit. And you can monitor tower on 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh.
Traffic, 1 o'clock, 2 miles, same altitude.
Uh-oh. I don't see the railroad tracks anymore.
A yellow Cessna, about a mile and a half southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings. Nice rock for the yellow Cessna. Continue up the rail tracks. You're going to runway 27 today. Runway 27, be a right downwind inside the gravel pit. Where are you flying from today?
Houston.
Well, I'm over in Austin. Good to see you.
Traffic, 5 o'clock, 2 miles,
Welcome.
100
Great job. Thanks for everything.
Oh, you bet. Thanks for coming out for the yellow Cessna. You can monitor tower 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh. Got a white and blue Cessna, a mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Traffic, 5 o'clock, 2
Nice rock for the white and blue Cessna. Continue up the rail tracks. You're going to runway 27 as well. Make it right downwind inside the gravel pit. You can monitor tower on 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh.
Now I'm a little confused.
Looks like a red Cirrus coming up a mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings. Nice rock for the Cirrus. So you can continue up the rail tracks for runway 27 as well. And right downwind inside the gravel pit, you can monitor tower 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh.
Runway 27, orange dot, clear to land.
Traffic, 1 o'clock, 2 miles, 900 feet below. Traffic, 1 o'clock, 2 miles, 800 feet below.
I'm a little lost, I'll be frank.
Traffic, 12 o'clock, 2 miles, 700 feet below.
Blue and white Cherokee over the gravel pit, rock your wings for me. Blue and white Cherokee over the gravel pit, rock your wings for me. Start your descent. Runway 27, cleared land, blue and white Cherokee. Didn't get a super rock from me. I got a red Cessna that's following the Cherokee there, just inside the gravel pits over there, and rock your wings for me. The red Cessna Skyhawk, rock your wings for me. Beautiful rock for Skyhawk. Traffic here follows Cherokee. The Cherokee, the blue and white runway 27, green dot, cleared land for you. Turn base just outside the numbers, runway 27, green dot, cleared land. The red Cessna, follow that Cherokee. Turn base where he does, runway 27, orange dot, cleared land. You can widen out just a little bit. Orange dot, runway 27, cleared land for the red Skyhawk. Once you get her slowed down, turn right in out. Follow Flagman to park and continue to follow page 15 of the NOTAM. Welcome to the show.
So they've been calling me a Cherokee.
Beautiful base for the blue Cherokee, dude. Appreciate that. That's exactly where you want to go. The green dot for the blue and white Cherokee, cleared land. The red Skyhawk just behind him. Orange dot, cleared land. Beautiful job following him. I got a red and white Cherokee coming up on the gravel pits. Rock your wings for me.
Okay.
Whew. Beautiful rock for the red and white Cherokee. Continue the descent, runway 27, green dot, cleared land for you. Turn base just outside the numbers. Got a white Canadian Skyhawk. We'll pick you out as soon as you get towards the gravel pit there. The red Skyhawk, base to final just a little more outside. It's going to work though. Let's keep it in the air to the green dot. To the green dot for the red and white, for the red Cessna that's approaching the numbers. Runway 27, cleared land. The blue and white Cherokee, turn right into the grass as soon as you get her slowed down. The red and white Cherokee on downwind, turn base for the red and white Cherokee, turn base now, runway 27, cleared land.
Okay, and then go right off the runway here, like that.
The white Cessna, midfield downwind, rock your wings for me. I already started your descent, appreciate that in the downwind. Give me a good Oshkosh rock of those wings. The white Cessna 150, Canadian. There, great rock, runway 27, green dot, cleared land, and base, up beam the numbers. Got a yellow Cessna coming up. The white Cessna and turn base. Cessna turn base, runway 7, green dot, cleared land. The yellow Cessna midfield downwind, rock your.
Alright, well, we made it to Oshkosh. They called me the wrong aircraft, but maybe I put the wrong type in as well. Not sure. Whew, I'm a little... Oh yeah, you guys
The Cessna turn base now, runway 27, green dot, cleared land, it'll work out great. The white Cessna turn in final, just over the numbers, keep it in there to the green dot, runway 27, cleared to land, traffic's going to land behind you on the runway. The yellow Cessna turn in base, great job, that's exactly where we want you to turn base, runway 27, green dot, cleared to land. Got a white and blue Cessna, midfield downwind, rock your, that's the Cirrus that's rocking your wings, I don't need the Cirrus, I need the white and blue Cessna. The Skyhawk, there you go, rock. Runway 27, green dot, cleared to land, I'll call your base. I've got a Cirrus, go ahead and start slowing her down for the Cirrus for me. I'm going to extend your downwind, I'll call your base for the red Cirrus, rock your wings for me. Great rock for the red Cirrus, and I'll call your base for you. Just go ahead and start the descent traffic ahead and 2 rights, the white and blue Cessna. White and blue Cessna, go ahead and turn your base now. Turn base now, runway 27, green dot, cleared to land for the white and blue Cessna and downwind. Beautiful job.
Don't want to run over that light.
9-1 Papa, just...
Look at all these aircraft parked.
And the red Cirrus, nice job. Cool. Turn base now, turn base, runway 27, green dot, clear to land.
This is how it feels like
the
to land
white and blue
Oshkosh.
Cherokee midfield downwind, rock your wings for me, just continue that downwind. Nice. For the white and blue Cherokee, there's the rock, beautiful. You're following that Cirrus, so turn in the base now, runway 27, green dot, clear to land. I've got a red, Robin. I've got the yellow Marchetti as well. The Marchetti, I'm going to call your base. You're faster now, but I'm going to call your base. Continue that downwind for the yellow Marchetti. Rock your wings for me if you hear that. The red Robin for the yellow Marchetti for the rock, I'm going to call your base. The red Robin, you're following a Cherokee up ahead and turn base now. Turn base for red Robin, runway 27, dot, clear to land. The white and blue Cherokee, keep it in the air to the green dot, runway 27, green dot, clear to land. Yellow Marchetti, I'll call your base. And I've got a white and red Bonanza. Go ahead and start slowing her down. Traffic your phones. You're going to follow that Marchetti for me. We're going to extend the base just a little to get everybody down safely. Got a little packed up there coming up the railroad tracks. The white and blue Cessna on the runway, go ahead and exit the runway. Welcome to Oshkosh. The Cirrus, as soon as you get her slowed down, turn right to the grass. Welcome to Oshkosh. The Cherokee over the numbers, keep it in the air to the green dot. The Red Robin, orange dot, runway 27, clear to land. Marquette, turn base. Red Robin, orange dot, clear to land. As soon as you can for Red Robin, go ahead and land. The white and blue Cherokee, go ahead and green dot, keep it in there to the green dot, clear to land. Bonanza, turn. White and red Bonanza, turn base, thank you. Oh, that's perfect. Look, as soon as you get her slowed down, turn right into the grass, follow page 15 of the NOTAM and the flagman. Look at the flagman first, and then follow the NOTAM around the airport again. Welcome to Oshkosh. Great job, everyone. Marquette, green dot, if you can, keep it there to the green dot, clear to land. The white and red Bonanza, orange dot, runway 27, clear to land. I got a red and white Cessna in the downwind, rock your wings. Red and white Cessna. I didn't quite see the ring rock on the downwind, midfield downwind. Go ahead and turn base. Runway 27,
Okay.
clear to land for the red and white. That's great rock for you.
Okay,
Go ahead and turn right. Runway 27, clear to land. Turn right now for the base. I've got a purple and diamond. Nice. Thanks for bringing that to the show this week. Going a little fast. Go ahead and go and slow down. Traffic here follows a Skyhawk. Turn in the base now. Go ahead and start slowing down. Go ahead and, when you can, give me a good ring rock for the purple twin diamond. Is there a white Cherokee on frequency heading northbound at 2,700, 20 whiskey on frequency?
Okay, wow, we made it. I'm gonna keep my engines on because. Oh my. Oh yeah, everyone's bouncing around.
Keep it in the air to the green. Traffic's going to land to use the runway behind you. Keep it in the air for the red and white Cessna all the way to the green dot. Purple diamond, turn base. Runway 27 on the numbers, clear to land for the purple twin diamond.
Man, that is so cool. Okay. So if we want to take
Red and white
off,
Cessna, nice job getting her down. Appreciate that. When you
I
can,
think we're
turn
gonna
right
do
into the
another
grass, follow the
circuit.
flagman.
I
Welcome
kind of want to
to
try that
Oshkosh.
again.
Purple.
So looking at this, we have to taxi to 36 left. So there's a runway that we go on to. Okay, let me first brief on the departure procedure. Departing Oshkosh at Papa 5, and we go to Papa 5. Do not check in with tower.
Start you downwind, rock your wings for me.
Left, clear for takeoff.
Okay, that's the. Remember, okay. Read back a clearance is not required, and they will know you heard the clearance. Must right turn a heading of 150.
Took the straw of 335, Oshkosh Tower. Right turn on course approved. Runway 36 left, clear for takeoff. Start the turn out prior to the tower.
Main until clear of Class Delta airspace, 5-mile radius.
Everyone's doing a fantastic job today. You guys are looking great out there. Thanks for coming to Oshkosh.
And let me double check. So I should be a Piper Arrow PA28R.
Skyhawk 0, Mike.
Disconnected.
P28R. Yeah. They don't know why they called me a Cherokee.
Connected to PilotEdge.
That's alright. Anyways, let's do that. Let's go to.
Everyone's doing a wonderful job today. Everyone coming in from Fisk, keeping over the east-west road. I'll pick you out when you get to the interstate. No side-by-sides, no over-unders. Plan on
Holy
landing at 36
smoke.
left or 36 right. Welcome to Oshkosh. Winds are calm.
All right, let's go ahead and do another roundabout. Let's see if we can get to.
Bear and 5 Delta
Green
Bravo,
Lake.
Oshkosh Tower, right turnout, course approved, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff.
Don't
Start
see
the turnout prior to
anyone.
the tower.
Yeah, they got someone there. We'll just. Yep, I'll miss that sign and that sign as well. We'll go this way. So
Once
we'll
you land at Oshkosh, will be page 22, the taxi diagram, note 'em. Got a blue and white Baron approaching the 6-lane highway, rock your wings. Correction, it's a Bonanza. Thank you, Bonanza. Bonanza, you're clear to land, 36 left, yellow dot, winds are calm, thanks. Big Ford, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff, right turnouts approved.
Yeah, you got someone right
Approaching
there.
runway 0927.
Man, this is pretty cool. So we're actually going to taxi onto the runway, basically. I love how it's just bump, bump, bump as well. Ah, someone just landed.
Got a red Skyhawk over the 6-lane highway, rock your wings.
Definitely giving suspension a good run.
Nice rock, red Skyhawk, runway 36 left, clear to land, yellow dot, winds are calm.
Set the trim to take off.
Everyone's doing a great job. Departures off 36 left. You'll start your turnout prior to the tower, blue dot, 1,300 feet southeastbound until you get out of the Delta. Thanks for coming to Oshkosh.
Approaching runway 13.
Yep. Finally, some pavement.
Entered runway 13. 2,900 feet remaining.
You guys can probably hear ForeFlight.
All arrivals coming in, follow page 22 of the taxi diagram. Once you land, it'll be exit on the end for 36 left. It'll be a left turn over on Papa 1. 36 right becomes the taxiway at the end. So you just keep going straight down 36 right. Everyone, welcome to Oshkosh. You're doing a fantastic job.
23.
Is this right? Yeah, this is it.
Skyhawk 5, Delta Echo, runway 36 left, line up and wait.
Yeah, this is
Line up
runway
wait.
23. Yeah.
Just got a red Skyhawk over the 6-lane highway, rock your wings. Good rock, red Skyhawk. You'll be landing 36 right, the skinny one, 36 right, red square. Winds are calm. Thanks.
Down one notch. Bring that speed down. Don't need to be taxing that fast. Man, this is
Skyhawk 5, Delta Echo, right turnout on course approved. Start your turnout before the tower.
5 Delta Echo, clear for takeoff.
look at all that. I remember all this.
Cheers, 26 Victor, Oshkosh Tower, right turn on course approved, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff. Just start that turnout prior to the tower. Thanks for coming.
Right about up here is where I was at Oshkosh in real life. Here's Boeing Plaza.
Piper 3-2 Golf, Oshkosh Tower, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff, right turn on course approved. Just start the turnout prior to the tower. 1,300 until you're out of the Delta. Thanks.
Oh yeah, you gotta be Oh, that's a B. That's a
Actually, yes,
Liberator.
that was number 2 in line there.
24.
Actually, 1 Mike Golf, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff, right turn on course approved. 32 Golf, just continue holding short of 36 left.
Oh, that guy's really taxiing
Actually, one
fast.
Mike Golf, the beach behind the Cessna.
Okay, sorry, my data blocks are just a little flipped around here. We've got a yellow Legacy just inside the interstate, rock your wings.
Right about here is where I was.
Yellow Legacy, Great Rock, runway 36
Yep.
right, clear to land, red square.
And there was a DC-3, a bunch of DC-3s parked here.
Skyhawk,
which is pretty
0
cool.
Golf Hotel, Oshkosh Tower. I think you're the number 1 guy. We'll try it this time. 36 left, clear for takeoff, right turn out on course approved.
And yeah, here are where the T6 Texans were parked as well. They did an air show. Keep going until we hit that taxiway.
Everyone departing today will be right turn out prior to the tower or the blue dot, 1,300 feet till you're out of the Delta. Everyone coming in will be east-west road. No side-by-sides, no over-unders. I'll call you out when you get close to the interstate. Bonanza 1 Mike Golf, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff, right turn on course approved.
Oh yes, the scooters. It's a
Tower, Big
classic.
4, seaplane base.
Big Ford, Oshkosh Tower, roger, report a 1 mile right base for 36 left.
I'm gonna angle like that, do a quick run up. So I don't blow anyone behind me away. 2,000 left.
Cherokee
Right.
3 to go, Oshkosh Tower, right
Both
turn
are
on course
good.
approved, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff. We've got a Legacy just inside the interstate, blue and white, rock your wings.
Nope. Come on.
Legacy, roger, square your
There we
base
go.
to final, 36 right, clear to land, red square. There's going to be a tri-motor in front of you landing the left side.
Tri-motor, how about that?
In Big Ford, you'll see a Legacy just ahead and to your left. They're squaring it off for the right side.
South Tower, Bonanza number 57 Echo Foxtrot. Am I clear to run, runway 36?
There's 7 Echo Foxtrot, I see you out there. Just keep flying eastbound. I'll let you know. You plan on 36 right.
Tower, Big Ford, Bob's with traffic.
Big Ford, your runway 36 left, clear to land, yellow dot. There's 7 Echo Foxtrot. You can make straight in there for 36 right, clear to land, red square.
There's the big Ford.
I already passed the runway. Should I turn circle left or right?
The 7 Echo Foxtrot, if you want to make a right turn back for a straight in for 36 right, that's approved.
Copy that. Thank you. 7 Echo Foxtrot.
Big Ford.
Scout 65 Romeo, Oshkosh
That
Tower,
is
runway
so
36 left,
cool.
line up and wait.
That thing really does just hang out at Oshkosh. Oh my god, I love that.
Scout 65 Romeo, right turn on course approved, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff. Or correction, 36 left, clear for takeoff.
Oh, 36 left, yeah.
Everyone departing today will start their turn out prior to the tower. It'll be a southeastbound turn, out or below 1,300 until you're out of the Delta. Winds are calm, altimeter 29092.
Confirm, runway 36 right for 7 Echo Foxtrot.
Affirmative, Bonanza 7 Echo Foxtrot, the skinny one on the right, clear to land, 36 right, red square.
Roger.
Skyhawk 39er deck, Oshkosh Tower, right turn on course approved, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff.
Thanks for your help, guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. It's a wonderful time. Everyone landing on the right side, you'll just keep taxiing all the way at the end. It eventually becomes a taxiway. Those landing 36 left, there'll be a left turn at Papa 1, which is at the end of the runway. Thanks for coming to Oshkosh.
I love how they keep giving these, little reminders, because it really does help.
Mooney 2 Victor Bravo, Oshkosh Tower, right turn on course approved, runway 36 left.
There are a lot of different things that you could do. There are 3 runways you can land on. Each one has their own unique procedure. So for like 27, you turn right off on the right side right away.
Today will be page 23 of the
after you
NOTAM.
land.
Everyone landing curious about parking and taxiing, it'll be page 22. Winds are calm, altimeter 299.2. Thanks for coming.
And then for 36 right, you keep going, and you actually taxi on the runway 31 because it
Bravo Foxtrot,
turns into that.
Tower, right turn on course approved, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff.
36 left, you turn off Papa 1.
Everyone inbound from the east-west road, I'll pick you out once you get to the interstate. No side-by-sides, no over-unders. Plan on landing 36 left or 36 right. Winds are calm. Skyhawk 87 uniform, Oshkosh Tower, right turn on course approved, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff. Just start the turnout prior to the tower.
We'll go ahead and switch over to the right fuel tank now. We've got about 20, we've used up about 10 gallons on the left tank, so we'll go ahead and use the right tank now.
Got a green Cherokee type just over the 6-lane highway. Rock your wings. Good rock, green Cherokee, runway 36 right, clear to land, red square. 36 right, clear to land, just keep taxi down all the way to the end on 36 right. Cherokee 3 November Hotel, Oshkosh Tower, right turn on course approved, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff, start the turnout prior to the tower. Everyone's doing a fantastic job today turning out. You guys are doing a fantastic job keeping it south of the tower. I appreciate it.
Alright, because if you keep going straight, and if you pass the tower, there's a good chance you might run into 27.
Winds are calm, altimeter's 299.2, departure page 23 of the NOTAM. For arrivals, the taxi diagrams on page 22. Mooney 3 Lima Sierra, Oshkosh Tower, right turn on course approved, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff.
Yep, that's an out.
Everyone inbound from Fisk, keep it over the east-west road, no side-by-sides, no over-unders. Make sure you start your descent inside the highway, and I'll pick you out over the highway and give you a runway assignment and color assignment. Winds are calm, altimeter's 299.2. Welcome to Oshkosh. Bonanza 7 Hotel Papa, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff. Right turnout on course approved.
Oh.
Marchetti 0 Romeo Kilo, Oshkosh Tower, right turn on course approved, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff. Start the turnout prior to the tower.
Monitor tower 126.6. Ah, I love how these signs actually tell you as well. Quite helpful, actually.
See a gray diamond over the 6-lane highway, just approaching the 6-lane highway. Rock your wings. Cherokee 6 Lima Whiskey, Oshkosh Tower, right turn on course approved, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff. Alright, I see a gray diamond directly over the 6-lane highway, rock your wings. Good rock, gray diamond, runway 36 right, clear to land, red square, 36 right, red square. You'll just keep taxiing all the way at the end on that runway. It becomes a taxiway towards the end. Baron 8 Lima Delta, Oshkosh Tower, right turn on course approved, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff. Start the turn out prior to the tower and keep it below 1,300 until you're out of the Delta. Everyone's doing a fantastic job on the turnouts today. We'll be on south of the blue dot, south of the tower. You're all looking great out there. Thank you. Cherokee 1 Tango Sierra, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff, right turnouts approved.
I wonder if those registrations are accurate.
Robin 0 Alpha India, runway 36 left, line up and wait on the right side.
Oh. Line up on the right side. Interesting.
Cherokee Echo Alpha Romeo, runway 36 left, line up on the left side.
Line up on the left side. Man, that's... Ooh, look at all that.
Everyone departing today will be south side of the tower for the turnouts. It'll be a southeastbound turn out of below 1,300. Robin Oscar Alpha India, right turn on course approved, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff.
There he goes.
Cherokee 2 Delta Mike, Oshkosh Tower, runway 36 left, line up and wait, right side.
Right side. Alright, landing lights on, fuel pump on.
Doing a wonderful job out there today, thanks. Cherokee Echo Alpha Romeo, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff, right turn on course approved.
That diamond is really slow.
Cherokee 2 Alpha Lima, runway 36 left, line up and wait, left side.
That's us. So they're calling us a Cherokee. That's okay.
Cherokee 2 Delta Mike, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff. Right turn course approved, just keep it south of the tower, south of the blue dot. Banana 2 Papa Mike, runway 36 left, line up and wait on the right side.
I think I gave enough room. Yep. Oh god, this traffic.
Cherokee 2 Alpha Lima, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff, right turn on course approved, start the turnout prior to the tower, thanks.
Alrighty, here we go.
Scout 8-4 Mike, runway 36 left, line up left side.
Someone just followed me, but I have no clue who you are. Say hello in the chat. I'm a little busy taking off right now.
Bonanza 2 Papa Mike, right turn on course approved, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff.
And we'll turn right away.
Everyone departing today will be page 23 of the NOTAMs. Just make sure you start the turn up prior to the tower, 1,300 feet or below on the way out to the southeast, and y'all have a wonderful day. 1,300 until you're out of the Delta, that is. Or 4 Yankee Alpha,
Nice.
Robin 4 Yankee Alpha, runway 36 left, line up and wait, right side.
And we'll stay out of.
Traffic, 5 o'clock, 2 miles, same altitude.
Okay. Valley Green.
For
Hey.
Mike, Oshkosh Tower, right turn on course approved, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff.
Hold on. I have gone way over. I've gone 200 feet above. Hold on.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
We're at
Altitude.
1,400 feet, not
Altitude.
1,300.
Altitude.
Valley Green, hello,
Altitude.
hello.
Altitude.
I have just
Altitude.
departed Oshkosh here,
Altitude. Altitude. Altitude.
and I'm gonna circle
Altitude.
back,
Altitude. Altitude.
and we're gonna land in Oshkosh
Altitude.
again.
4
Altitude.
Yankee Alpha, runway 36 left,
Altitude.
clear for takeoff, right turn on course
Altitude.
approved, start that turn off
Altitude.
prior to the tower.
Altitude. Altitude. Altitude.
How are you doing, Valley Green?
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Alrighty, we're gonna.
Altitude.
You've just
Altitude.
done the approach. It was really fun.
Altitude.
Yeah,
We're in,
it's
altitude.
loads of
Excuse me, I got a
fun.
Grumman over the
Altitude.
6-lane highway,
Altitude.
white and blue, rock your wings.
Loads of
Good
fun
rock,
indeed.
Grumman, runway 36 right, clear to land, red square.
So I'm actually gonna go back and do it again, right now. So as soon as I get out of the Class Delta airspace here, I'll head back to Green Lake. What plane did you fly it in, Valley Green?
Ready to check.
Traffic, 6
Loud
o'clock,
clear.
2 miles,
How many?
100 feet above.
2 Kilo Tango, clear for takeoff. Grumman 905, toward the runway now, 36 right, clear to land, red square, and you're going to roll off the end of the runway, don't turn off. Cessna, eastbound over Fisk Avenue, rock your wings, red and white Cessna. Zulu, Zulu, line up and wait inside the center line. Good rock on the Cessna on the direct to the number 36 right, clear land,
Oh, I
red
just
square.
switched controllers.
Or beyond, don't exit the runway, you're going to roll off the end.
This guy has a nice voice.
Force here, Bravo, line up and wait left side of the center line. Zulu, Zulu, clear for takeoff. Everybody that depart, going to be right 150 before the control, 150 heading out of below 1,300 feet to the exit the Class Delta.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
6 Bravo Mike, line up right side.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Okay, we should
Altitude.
be okay.
Altitude.
We're gonna climb up now.
Altitude.
Guys landing on
Altitude.
36 right, just keep it at high speed, don't slow down after you touch down. You're going high speed off the end of the runway. Sierra Bravo, clear for take out right here in 150. 36 Echo, line of wait left side of center line next to the other guy.
And we are going to go direct to Victor Papa
6 Bravo Mike, clear for takeoff. 645 line of wait right side of center line.
Golf Romeo. There. That's where we're gonna go to. Nav
36 Echo, clear for takeoff.
That's straight of that away.
Left side of center line. And 4 Sierra Bravo just departed, use caution for that guy ahead. We'll call him 12 to 1 o'clock, you know. Twin Star 2 Juliet, Twin Star on the left base, rocket wings, November 645 for takeoff. November 0 Alpha Sierra, wait right side of center line. Twin Star, good rock, right to the number 36 right, clear to land, red square or beyond, high speed taxi, off the end of the runway, no turn off split. All departures, it'll be right turn 150 out of below 1,300 feet to exit the Class Delta. It'll be the right turn prior to the control tower for the 150 heading. November 91 Papa, clear for takeoff. November 1 Bravo Alpha, line up away, left side of center line.
Oh, I see. It's gonna take that way. That's alright. Let's.
November 0 office for takeoff.
White Blue Cessna, good rock. Make a left 360 real quick. Make a left 360 and roll out on about a 090 heading. It'll be runway 36 for you.
1 Bravo Alpha, clear for takeoff. 7 Echo Foxtrot.
Red and white Cessna, for right turn now. Right turn about a 120 heading. Join the Fisk Avenue transition for runway 36. Red and white Cessna.
120, Fisk transition, red and white, thanks.
Monitor Tower 126.6.
Over to tower, see ya.
Altitude.
Purple Diamond, Monitor Tower 118.
Alrighty, down at 20.
Transition runway 36 for you. You should be picking up transition fairly soon out the window. Continue eastbound along that east-west road, and you can monitor tower 126.6. Have a good time.
Actually, I'll do 2323.
Red and white Cessna, continue to turn. Right turn on about a 120 heading to pick up the Fisk Avenue, the east-west road. Keep it coming right. Blue Cirrus, south of, about a mile south of Fisk, Rock Wings. Good rock, Blue Cirrus. Blue Cirrus, keep the speed up overhead. Fisk can continue up tracks for runway 27, Blue Cirrus. White and Blue Cessna, right done, monitor tower 126.6. Enjoy the show.
Any chance Blue Cirrus can get runway 86?
Blue Cirrus, make the right turn now. Make the right turn now for runway 36. Join the east-west road.
Blue Cirrus.
Blue Cessna, south of Fisk. Left turn, continue up the tracks. I don't need you turning. Blue Cessna, make a left turn, continue up the tracks. Red and white Cessna, monitor tower 126.6. Get it right over the top of that road, monitor tower. Blue Cessna, thank you. You can monitor tower 126.6. Sorry, Blue Cirrus. Blue Cirrus. Blue Cirrus, monitor 126.6. Blue Cessna, continue up the tracks, get over top of those tracks, and monitor tower 118.5 for 27. Okay, got a few more approaching Fisk coming up. Looks like I've got a white and blue Cessna, rock your wings.
Just 1-2.
White and blue, good rock. Continue up the tracks, runway 27. Looks like I've got a red diamond about a mile south of Fisk. Rock your wings. Red diamond, rock. A blue and white Piper. Looks like you're overtaking that twin diamond. Make a right turn now. Right turn, join the Fisk Avenue transition. Blue arrow, right turn. Red diamond, continue up those railroad tracks. It'll be runway 27 for you, red diamond. White and blue Cessna directly over the tracks here, a little bit north of the tracks, directly over those tracks, monitor tower 118.5. White and blue arrow, thank you, nicely done. Continue along the east-west road, Fisk Avenue, it would be runway 36 for you, monitor tower 126.6. Welcome to Oshkosh. Thank you, sir. Everybody, I need you directly over the tracks, red diamond. Take it right, get over those tracks, and monitor tower 118.5. Have a good time.
Blue and white Piper, half mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for me. Runway 27 today. Runway 27 for the blue and white Piper, just southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for me there. Cherokee type Navy Piper, blue and white up at 1,800. Rock your wings for me if you're here. Continue straight up the tracks for runway 27. Maintain 1,800 until you turn your downwind. Monitor tower 118.5. Still didn't get the rock on the Piper type low wing right over Fisk right now. Rock your wings for me. There you go. Good rock. Straight up the railroad tracks, solid railroad tracks for runway 27, 1,800 until you turn it downwind. Monitor tower now 118.5. Welcome to the show. Looks like I've got maybe a Bonanza type of high, 2,200. You're looking good. You'll be runway 27 today. Just keep following those tracks. Rock to acknowledge for me. Go ahead and start the descent down to 1,800. I don't have anybody underneath. Just slow down just a little bit for me if you could too. I got the rock on you. Thank you very much. Runway 27, keep 1,800. Go ahead and start that descent. 1,800 until you turn it down. One monitor tower now 118.5. Blue Cessna type Skyhawk maybe. Start a turn for me now. Right turn to follow that east-west road for runway 36. Blue Skyhawk, start that right turn for runway 36. Follow the east-west road, and you'll be runway 36 for me today. Page 19 at the note of missing it. Blue Cessna, let me see that right turn. Blue Cessna right over right now, right over 5th, right turn for me. Blue Skyhawk type, and I still don't see that wing. I need the wing down for me, Blue Cessna. All right, I don't see that wing. Up the railroad tracks in if you are listening for runway 27118.5. Oh, looks like I got that turn for me now. Good job. Keep that right turn. I want you to turn about another 20 degrees to the right for that Blue Cessna. Blue Cessna about 20 degrees to the right and join that east-west road. Just keep that right turn coming in for me. Blue and white Cessna just past this. Just keep that right turn about another 20 to the right and join that east-west road. If you're coming up the railroad tracks, I need a half-mile in trail, please. No over-unders, no side-by-side. Find somebody to follow, 1,890 knots. 2,300 and 135 knots. Blue Cessna that made that right turn, I need you a little bit further right, about another 20 degrees to the right, the one that just passed this. I need you to join that east-west road for runway 36. You're a little close in. Coming up on Fisk about a mile out, looks like another Cessna-type Skyhawk, maybe white. Rock your wings for me. Let me see if you hear me.
Oh, Bailey, I just
looked
over here. Restream doesn't tell me, but it looks like
there you go.
he just rated me with party of 5. Thank you.
Right turn. You're going to join the east-west road for runway 36.
I'm
Up
sorry
high
to
at
not notice
2,200
that
is a
early.
Moody. Rock your wings for me. You're going to be runway
You probably know
27
this.
today.
It gets a little
Straight up the
busy.
railroad tracks.
So
Good rock on that Moody. Straight up the railroad tracks for
you
runway
came right in
27.
at the perfect
Wait
time.
just a second. I'm going to start a descent for you, but wait just a second. You got a Cessna down below you. We're going to start that descent.
I'll turn her down a little. Oh wow, yeah, it's just keeping an eye on traffic here. Man, holy smokes! I'm looking at ForeFlight right now. I'm just taking screenshots because it's so many people. It's lovely. I'm sure it's like this in real life too. It's. But here's Green Lake. Let's go ahead and get ready to situate ourselves into the hold and line ourselves up. Couple planes there. Let's turn right a little more. Alrighty, and ForeFlight we're gonna do follow mode and just keep an eye on all this traffic here. We've got someone at our 3 o'clock, 1,000 feet above us and descending, so I just gotta keep an eye on that. I might stick myself right behind them, yeah.
Traffic, 1 o'clock, 2 miles, same altitude.
Right there, yeah, traffic in sight.
Traffic, 12 o'clock, 2 miles, 200 feet below.
200 feet below. Oh man.
Traffic, 12 o'clock, 2 miles, 1,100 feet below.
I don't know if you guys can hear ForeFlight telling me about these. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get down to ho ho ho, what is this guy doing? Scared me a little. No, he's doing the right thing. I'm just overreacting. Just a little scary sight, you know, just a plane casually cutting across your screen. Actually, let's turn right a little. We are kind of cutting it over the lake, so I am kind of at fault, I'll be frank. But let's go ahead and start a descent now. Whoa. Okay. ForeFlight just lost my X-plane for a second.
Traffic, 11 o'clock, 2 miles, 400 feet below.
It lost X-plane and then it teleported to the iPad's physical location, which is kind of interesting.
10 o'clock, 1 mile, 1,000 feet below.
I'm actually passing over someone right now. Try to slow down.
Traffic, 12 o'clock, 1 mile, 400 feet above.
You're following a Cessna about a mile in front of you. Bonanza, that looks good. Start your right turn now. Bonanza, start your right turn. You're going to follow the west road.
Traffic, 11 o'clock, 1 mile, 300 feet below.
Yeah, I think you guys can hear it. Yeah.
Landing gear.
Landing gear.
Traffic, 12 o'clock, 1 mile, 600 feet above. Traffic, 11 o'clock, 2 miles, same altitude.
Landing gear.
Alright, we're right at
Traffic,
1,800 feet.
2 miles, 400 feet above.
Alright.
Brown Cessna, start a, well, right up the tracks for you as well. Once you're on runway 27, a blue and white Piper, start a right turn. Blue and white Piper over 5th, start a right turn now. Blue and white Piper, start a right turn. Gonna go runway 36. The guy, see my Baron, correction, my Bonanza that's up high, stay at 2,200 here just for another second until I tell you to descend. If you're on the east-west road, you should be monitored to have 126.6. Okay, I got a Cessna right over 5th right now. I want you to start that right turn. Nope, keep going up the track because you got somebody else in front of you that's off there.
2 miles, same
And that's right, my Piper, you should be in that right turn. That looks good. All right, the the Bonanza that's already on the track at 2,200, start that descent down to 1,500 bare and straight up the tracks for runway 27. The Cherokee, the blue and white Cherokee, you need to start, make a right turn, get back on that east-west runway, the east-west road for runway 36. The Cessna that's up the tracks, you're looking good, 126 point, 118.5, the tower monitoring now. If you're on the track past this, you should be on the tower monitoring 118.5.
Looks like there's a big crowd behind me, so I'm gonna speed up just a little tad.
All right, that Baron that just passed this, if you're still on me, you're way off. Why don't you try to last turn left and keep going back around and just rejoin at a weapon for me. Blue Cessna over 5th, continue up the track. Blue Cessna behind, I got 2 of you. The first blue Cessna just passed this, continue up the track. The one is right over this, turn right for me now. Turn right for me now. That second blue Cessna, turn right. I want you to go to runway 36. 36 for me today, and you'll be the east-west road for runway 36. Did you hear me? Let me see that right turn. Let me see that right turn. Looks like a Delta Golf in the call sign. Right turn for me. Delta Golf, right turn for me. All right, Blue Mooney coming up, Blue and White Mooney coming up on 5th, straight up the railroad tracks, and you'll be runway 27 today. I see that stuff. Thank you for making that turn about 20 degrees more to the right.
That's the guy I'm going to follow.
For runway 36. Monitor tower 126.6.
Oh, lost X-plane again.
And my Blue and White Mooney straight up the track, runway 27, follow those railroad tracks 1,800 until you turn you down.
Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and
Blue Cessna,
turn left.
About a quarter mile south of 5th right now. I want you to start a right turn to join the road. That looks good. I see you already in that turn. My other blue Cessna is already established. You're a little bit off of that road. I want you to turn about 20 degrees to the right. That Delta Golf, turn about 20 degrees to the right and rejoin that east-west road. You're a little bit close. That's going to be a little bit close for your base to final turn. All right, guys, coming up the railroad tracks, I need you right over the railroad tracks for me, please. Right over the railroad tracks, and no over, under, no side by side.
Traffic, 11 o'clock, 2 miles.
All right, Delta Golf, you're still a little bit off. If you can make a right turn, if you still hear me, make a right turn.
Traffic, 8 o'clock,
Oh man, these guys short-circuited the turn.
Echo, it looked like that passed me. If you're still on me, you're fine. You need to get back on the road. You need to turn left a little bit and get back onto that road. You were looking good. Monitor tower 126.
So there's a whole bunch of guys to my left.
Orange Baron, I appreciate
just
you
cut
making
me
that
off.
turn
There's
back
one.
around for me. Just rejoin at the
One's
Congo
probably
line
behind
down
that
there.
pillar.
We'll get you back in. Just too many coming up the tracks here at one time.
Traffic.
Yellow, like a yellow high wing Cessna, half mile southwest of 5th. Rock your wing. Yellow Cessna, half mile southwest of 5th. Rock your wing. And let me see the rock for you. And I don't see that rock. There you go. Good rock. Turn right. Right turn. East-west road for runway 36. Let me see the right turn for you, Yellow Cessna. That's looking good. You'll be following that east-west road to runway 36.
I'll stick myself a little closer to the lake.
And a Piper, blue and white Piper, rock your wings for me. You're going to go straight up the tracks for runway 27. Blue and white Piper, straight up the tracks for runway, there you go, good rock on that. Straight up the tracks for runway 27, keep that 1,800 until you turn your downwind.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, 2 miles, same altitude.
So since it's so hard to see people, I'm kind of relying on ForeFlight to help me space myself out, actually.
No over-unders, 1,880 knots. I'll assign a runway 2, runway 36, or runway 27 today.
But now that I've done it once, I kind of memorized the procedures.
All right,
so.
Yellow Cessna just made the turn at Fisk. If you're still on me, I need a little bit of a right turn. I need you to join that east-west road. You're a little bit north of it. A little bit north of it, so make a little bit of a right turn to rejoin that road. Piper did just pass Fisk for 27, 118.5, monitor tower. All right, I'm looking out by the tracks, and I've got a few of you that are kind of gaggled up out there. I need at least a half mile in spacing. I see a couple of you trying to pass each other. Don't do that. Get in line, please.
Still gonna stay in the right tank here. Try to use up that fuel. I kind of have a lot of fuel though, so it's roughly okay.
Traffic, 1 o'clock, 1 mile, 500 feet above.
If you look to your left and look to your right and there's one there, it's not going to work. Guys, work it out for me, please. I don't want to have to send anybody back. Looks like I've got a Cirrus up high at 2,200. Start that descent now. Go ahead and start your descent to 1,800. You're going to straight up the tracks for runway 27. Rock to acknowledge. Good rock, the Cirrus, 1,800 until you turn your downwind. You go ahead and start that descent now, 1,800 until you turn your downwind. Monitor tower now, 118.5. Welcome to the show. I see a couple of you guys working it out there. I do appreciate that. Let's see, looks like a Legacy coming up on me up high. Orange Legacy maybe up high. You're going to be runway 27. Go ahead and rock your wings for me for the acknowledge. Runway 27 for the Legacy up at 2,000. Good rock on that. You just passed the Pippa, so you should be good. Go ahead and start that descent 1,800. Keep that altitude till you turn down 118.5. Monitor tower. Looks like a Pippa coming up, a white Pippa on 5th. Turn right turn for you, and that's going to be following the east-west road for runway 36. Pippa, let me see that right turn. Right turn. Yep, let me see that right. There you go. Great job. You have that right turn in 1,800 and follow the east-west road for runway 36. Monitor tower.
Oh, I got someone really cruising above me.
Red high wing Cessna, rock your wing. Let me coming up on 5th, about a half mile from 5th. Red, there you go. Good rock.
Right.
Go ahead and start a
Where's
slight right turn
Ripon?
for me.
Here's
Slight right
Ripon,
turn. I want you to follow the east-west road for runway
I believe that's the
36.
railroad
See
track
that
right there.
turn from you for the red Cessna. Good job. Just a slight one. Pick up that road. Get directly over that east-west road. And that'll be for runway 36. Monitor tower now, 126.6. Welcome to the show. Looks like another high wing. No, this is a low wing, a Cherokee type, Piper type, red and white Piper, half mile southwest of 5th. You're going to be runway 27. Keep following the railroad tracks. And if you'll rock to acknowledge, please, for the Piper, follow the railroad tracks for runway 27.
Oh, yeah, here's
Keep
the small lake.
Good rock on that. Keep 1,800 until you turn your downwind. Monitor tower 118.5. Welcome to the show. Blue
Yep,
Skyhawk.
these are the railroad
Start a right
tracks.
turn. Blue Skyhawk coming up on 5th. Start a slight right turn. Want you to follow the east-west road for runway 36. Blue Skyhawk, let me see in that turn. Blue Skyhawk, let me see in the turn. And I need a wing up on the Skyhawk. There it goes. I see it now. Very good. Thank you. slight turn there, pick up that east-west road, get right over the top of it for runway 36 for the Blue Skyhawk. Monitor tower now.
How are these guys so high?
Welcome to the show. Legacy, let's see, the Legacy, the yellow Legacy, let's see, keep going up the tracks at
Wookie042 says, it's because nobody uses head tracking or VR, thus staring at their panels out the front window. That's my guess why so few people actually realize how close they are to other aircraft. Yeah, that's why that's the limitation with, you know, flight simulation. I have to click and hold and look around. I don't have head tracking gear. That is definitely, that is, what you said is 100% valid.
Just keep your speed up. I got a Cherokee.
That's why I've got 4Flight pulled up next to me, keeping an eye out for me. You could probably hear it too. It's just being like traffic here and there. The other thing is, it is kind of hard to find other planes here. Like, I have to really zoom in, and then I'll see these guys are here.
It looks like that Cherokee
no one's really to my left or to my right. So, yeah, good idea with 4. Yep.
And I've got a Pippa, an orange Pippa.
It's really helping me.
Keep going right up the railroad tracks. There you go. I got a rock from the Pippa. Thank you. Straight up the railroad tracks for runway 27. Go ahead and start the descent now.
Alright, so we're passing over Ripon here.
Until you turn her down, then.
And here's the railroad tracks we're gonna follow.
Alright, Sirius, that Cherokee now is just right in front of you, maybe a quarter mile in front of you. I'm going to have you descend here in just a second, so get ready for that. Go ahead and come down to 2,200 there. It looks like you climbed on me.
Turn the radio volume up.
Mooney, half mile from Fisk. I'm going to have you go to 27 also. Rock your wings for me for the acknowledgement. Green Piper.
Looks like
right turn
everyone's
Green Piper,
pretty spaced out though where I am, so we are okay.
Road for runway 36. Mooney, I got your rock. Thank you very much. Alright, Cirrus that I was talking to, start your descent down to 1,800. You've passed up all of the traffic now. 1,800, monitor tower 118.5. If you are on the railroad tracks past Fisk, you should be monitoring the tower of 118.5. If you're on the east-west road, and I want to thank you for that Green Piper, I see you made that turn. East-west road, you should be monitoring tower for 36 on 126.6.
Alright, we'll follow the railroad tracks. Goodbye, Ripon. Let's see.
Traffic, 11 o'clock, 2 miles,
and
100 feet
here, these are the smokestacks, I believe, and then right here
Traffic,
is where they diverge.
2 miles, same altitude.
I think. Let me double check.
If you're coming up the railroad tracks down to Fisk, I need a half-mile in trail. Find someone to follow of like type and keep 1,890 knots or 2,300 in 135 knots.
Okay, my spacing is okay, so I'm not going to even worry about. I'm going to focus on.
Looks like a white and blue Cessna type, Skyhawk type, approaching Fisk and a half-mile. Rock your wings for me. Also up higher at 2,200, a yellow. I think that's a Marchetti. Rock your wings for me, the Marchetti. You're going to be going to 27, straight up the railroad tracks. The Cessna that just rocked, start that right turn. I want you to go down the east-west road for runway 36, the white and blue Cessna, start that right turn. Marchetti, you're looking great. Continue straight up the railroad tracks, 1,008.
Here's the smokestack. This is 3 miles.
Turn that down. Wind monitor tower now,
okay, and then here's the grain farm, 1.5
great turn. That's a great turn.
Fisk.
Stay right over that east-west road now. Monitor tower on 126.6. Welcome to the show.
8 o'clock, 1 mile, same altitude.
8 o'clock. Oh, I see. It's flying the other way. Okay. Yeah, I might keep the actually that open now.
Alright, I've got a low wing, half-mile southwest of this. Looks like a Piper type. Rock for me if you hear me. Continue straight up the railroad tracks. Marchetti, if you're with me, you're off the tracks. Marchetti, if you're still listening to me, you're off the tracks. You need to make a right turn about a 270 to rejoin that railroad track. Alright, I see the rock from the Cherokee. Thank you very much. Straight up the railroad.
Traffic, 9 o'clock, 2 miles.
Cherokee, I need you to continue straight up the railroad tracks for runway 27. It's going to be 1,800 until you turn your downwind. Monitor tower now 118.5. Marchetti out there, you still with me? Talk to me.
Uh-oh. Marchetti's gone.
Alright, looks like up high, Baron type, start a right turn for me. Baron, white and blue, just almost over Fifth. Start a right turn, follow the east-west road. Go ahead and descend down to 1,800 for runway 36. Let me see in that turn there, Baron. And also the descent. 1,800 for the Baron Let me see the Baron. Baron, you got the turn going a little bit harder on the turn. I need you to join the east-west road. There you go. I see the turn now. Appreciate that. Just keep that turn going around to join that road. Runway 36, like I said, start the descent, 1,800. Monitor tower now, 126.6. It looks like another Cherokee type Piper yellow.
Okay, we're hitting the smokestacks, so about 3 miles, I think it was. Yep, 3 miles. And then we'll be...
Alright, good. Rock the Cherokee. Follow the railroad tracks, 1,800 till you turn your downwind. Monitor tower now, 118.5. Welcome to the show. Skyhawk type, southwest of Fisk, about a half mile. Start a slight right turn for me. Looks like a red and white Skyhawk. Start a slight right turn for me. I want you to join the east-west road for runway 36, red and white Skyhawk. Start that right turn for me, please. Join the east-west road for runway 36. I think I see a little bit of a turn going there. Yep, there's the turn. I see it now. East-west road for runway 36. Monitor tower now, 126.6 for the red and white Skyhawk. Welcome to the show. Alright, if you guys are coming inbound from Ripon, I don't want you cheating. I don't want you cheating. I need you over the top of the railroad tracks, please. I see a few of you out there. Looks like you're maybe a flight. I need a half-mile in trail. Find somebody to follow that's a similar type, and I need you over the track, please. Cessna approaching Fisk. Looks like a Skyhawk, orange Skyhawk, half-mile southwest of Fisk. Continue up the railroad track for runway 27, rock to acknowledge. Orange Hawk over Fisk, rock your wings to acknowledge. Continue up the railroad tracks for runway 27. No rock on the Cessna over Fisk right now. Skyhawk over Fisk, rock your wings.
Kind of falling close.
Everybody inbound to Fisk from Ripon, half mile in trail, red and white. Looks like another Cherokee type. Start a slight right turn, half mile southwest of Fisk is a Cherokee. Start a slight right turn for runway 36. Follow the east-west road for me, if you would. There you go. I think I see a little bit of a turn there. Follow that east-west road. Get right over the top of it for runway 36 for that Cherokee up high. It looks like 2,200 is a Cessna. Wow, a Cessna up there, okay. Follow the railroad tracks for runway 27, rock to acknowledge an orange Cessna, looks like. Keep following the railroad tracks for runway 27, rock to acknowledge for me on that orange Cessna for me, please. Very good, thank you for the rock. 1,890 knots, follow the railroad tracks, keep that altitude till you turn your downwind. Monitor tower for the orange Cessna, 118.5. Cherokee that just passed Fisk on that east-west road. Monitor tower 126.6. Welcome to the show.
I'm next.
Alright, looking out over the railroad tracks, I see some of you side by side. I need you directly over the railroad track. Directly over the railroad track, please. Don't be north or south of it. I need you over the railroad track. And I've got another Cherokee type, Piper type, half mile southwest of this. I'd like you to start that right turn. Looks like a blue and white one. Start a right turn for me to intercept that east-west road for runway 36. Let me see that turn from that blue and white Piper. Blue and white Piper almost over Fisk now. Start a slight right turn. There you go. I think I see that turn for the east-west road. Runway 36, good turn on that one. 126.6 monitor tower, red and white Cherokee it looks like. Start up the railroad track.
Baron, hard right turn. Go around Baron, hard right turn. You're going southbound for the downwind.
Alrighty.
Good rock on the Cessna on the base leg, clear to land 36 right. Start the turn direct to the numbers, please. 36 right, clear to land, red square beyond. You're going to high-speed taxi off the end of the runway.
Oh, yep, this is the east-west road. Right about here, he's going to contact us.
Alright, go around Baron. It's slow, okay? Don't go fast. I'm going to put you on 36 right behind the Cessna. Make sure you're going slow. November 6 Tango, there for takeoff. White and black Baron, go too far out. Make a short approach and you clear to land 36 right at the red square.
Oh, a little off. Make a slight right turn.
White and blue Baron, it's down. Start that right turn for the base leg, 36 right, clear to land red square.
Oh, slow down.
November 35 Kilo, line up away right side of the center line.
Okay, bring the props up, mixture,
November
full,
93 Victor,
fuel pump
93
on.
Whiskey, line up away left side of the center line. There you go, Baron. That looks great. Right base, clear land, 36 right, red square. There's a Cessna over the runway right now. Plenty of room. Cessna that's over the runway, passing up the green square, clear land, red square or beyond, and just don't slow down. I have a Baron about a mile behind you. November 35 kilo, there you go. November 2 Bravo, Mike, line up way left side of the center line. Cherokee 1.5 mile left base, rocket wing. Good rock, Cherokee, clear to land, 36 right. And just continue on the base for now. I'm going to have a turn toward the numbers here for you just a sec. November 9-3 Whiskey for takeoff. Cessna on a rollout. Good job. Thank you for that. All departures right turn 150 prior to the control tower at or below 1,300 feet until you exit the class Delta. All right, Cherokee on the base. Turn now direct to the numbers. Point your nose at the numbers, 36 right, clear to land, red square beyond, high-speed taxi off the end.
Alrighty, passing over the highway soon.
2 Bravo, Mike, clear for takeoff. Tri-motor, line up away.
Tri-motor. Tri-motor, where are you? Can we see it? Yeah, right there. Just lining up. That's so cool how they have this one guy.
Tri-motor, clear for takeoff.
Flying in a tri-motor. That's so cool.
Bye-bye, thanks.
Alright, Baron, rolling up the end. Follow the flag by the park. Welcome to Oshkosh. Blue and white arrow, 1.5 mile left base, rocket wing.
That's us. Just rocked our wings.
Arrow crossing the interstate, left base, rocket wing.
How's that? Is that better?
Good rock for the arrow, clear to land, 36 right, red square, high speed taxi off the end.
Red square.
Autopilot disconnect.
Landing gear.
Landing gear out. I did rock, but maybe it wasn't good enough. Bring the trim down a little. Red square, where is the red square? I don't... Hold on. Red square, got it. Okay. We got a whiles to go.
November Oscar, Alpha, clear for takeoff.
Red square. Ooh, butter. Alright, we're gonna keep rolling. Ooh, no, don't go off the runway. I got distracted. Ooh!
Approaching runway 1836.
1 Victor, November, clear for takeoff.
Okay, that did not happen, guys. Ooh. That never happened. That was just kind of a messy. I looked over for flight, and then I overcorrected and I drifted off.
Red and white Cessna looks like a mile south of the airport, turning northbound. If you're on frequency, clear to land on 36 right, red square.
What did you mean?
Everybody inbound, leaving runway 36 at Oshkosh.
Yeah, I don't know what we're talking about.
Fifth Avenue eastbound, I'll pick you out as you get about a mile from the airport, and I'll give the runway assignment. Fisk arrivals are likely getting 36 right, but I'll let you know. 2 Zulu, Mike, clear takeoff.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about, Wookie. That was the perfect landing, wasn't it?
Alright, 2 Cessnas on the base. The first guy, orange Cessna, rocket wing. Orange Cessna, good luck. Start a left turn, please. Start angling toward the numbers 36 right. Clear to land red square beyond high-speed taxi off the end. White Cessna right behind him, right over the interstate, Rocky Wing. All departures, it's going to be a right turn 150 prior to the control tower out of below 1300 till you exit the class Delta. Good rock on the White Cessna following the other guy. Just continue eastbound. You kind of square it up and get a little space behind the guy. The Orange Cessna, turn inbound, please. Left turn toward the number.
No one coming that way.
Orange Cessna, I need you to turn in. Orange Cessna, turn.
We'll go ahead and take off again, because why not?
White Cessna, just continue east.
And then we'll just kind of head back to Fond du Lac and call it a day. So I got two landings and departures in Oshkosh today.
Alright, that'll do it. White Cessna, you turn inbound now, clear to land red square beyond. And that Orange Cessna, thanks for the turn. Red square or beyond. After you touch down, just don't slow down, please. The other guy's right behind you. Traffic on the runway on the rollout. Pick up that speed. I need you to taxi faster. I have 2 aircraft over the numbers. Guy on the runway, crossing the red square. Taxi faster. Go northbound. Roll off to the end of the runway.
Oh, hello.
There you go. That's that taxi speed I'm looking for. Both guys on short final. Spacing looks great. November 38 Hotel, are you on frequency? If so, talk to me.
On frequency.
38 Hotel, remain this frequency. Alright, 38 Hotel, I got you on radar. Turn directly to the number 36 right. 2 Bravo Alpha, or 1 Bravo Alpha, southbound red Cessna. If you're on frequency, turn eastbound. If you're in arrival, turn eastbound now. Cherokee 38 Hotel, you're first, so if you could speed up, that'll work. 36 right, clear to land red square. You're going to high-speed taxi off the end. Guys coming up Fisk Avenue for the base. Use caution southbound Cessna crossing southbound. Looks like he's above the line.
Yeah, right here is where I was at Oshkosh last year, to our right.
Big 4, thanks. Same plan, 36 left. Keep it high.
Okay, here we are.
Alright then, Cherokee, that turn in for me about a 1 mile funnel. You are cleared to land 36 right, red square.
Clear to land, red square.
Alright, Brown Cessna, 1.5 mile left base, rocket wing. Looks like a V-tail out there. Start slowing it down, please. You're following the Cessna. It'll work out great. I just need you to slow down a little bit. Alright, Cessna on the base leg. Good rock. Turn directly to the numbers. 36 right, clear to land, red square beyond. It's going to be a high-speed taxi off the end. I will have traffic right behind.
Oh, look at that. That's a tri-motor.
All departures on frequency. It's going to be a right turn 150 out of below 1300. And the heading 150, you will start your turn and keep your turn south of the control tower for other traffic, please. V-tail, that's going to work out great. Thank you. You're going to see a tri-motor up ahead. He's going to cross your funnel.
Alright, we're going to do
runway. 38 Hotel, go around. I need you on the right side. Can you make 36 right?
Yep, I can.
Yeah, 38 Hotel, right side, clear to land, red square. Brown Cessna, you look great. It's going to be 36 right for you. V-tail, you can turn it in. You're going to be underneath that tri-motor. Tri-motor, clear to land, 36 left.
Tri-motor. Oh, I'm catching a landing again.
Everybody going to 36 right. Once you land, don't slow down. This runway is going to get packed for a couple of minutes. It's going to be a high-speed taxi off the end of the runway. After you land, don't slow down. All departures will get out in just 1 second. I have 1 arrival. We'll get you moving.
Alright, so we got a new follower.
V-tail, if you didn't see him, that tri-motor's ahead of you. There's no factor for you now.
Whoever it was, hello. Go ahead and pop a hello in the chat.
Red Cessna, 1 mile left, east rocket wing.
Oh, it's you, Wookie. Hello.
On a left base, turn inbound now for 36 right, clear to land, red square beyond. You're going to high-speed taxi off the end.
There's the tri-motor. There it is.
November 75 uniform, line up away.
I remember when I saw it at Oshkosh flying in the skies, it's just like, oh man, that is
Red
so
Cessna
cool.
left base, you kind of overshot. I think you're in good shape, but you are clear to land 36 right, red square. Everybody touching down 36 right, don't slow down. Once you land, keep that taxi going. Don't taxi like you drive, taxi fast.
Don't taxi like you.
And Cherokee at the hold short, I think it's 20 Whiskey, line up way left side of the runway.
That is brilliant. Oh, I love these guys.
All right, great job, everybody. That's pretty. Who's having a good time?
Hey-o.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Dilly. Good job, guys.
That's awesome. November 75, uniform, clear for takeoff. White Cessna, 1 mile left base, rocking wing.
That's lovely.
November 32 Golf, line up weight, right side of the center line. White Cessna on the left base, good rock, direct to the number 36 right, clear to land, red square beyond. You're going to high-speed taxi off the end of the runway. Don't stop after you land.
All right, I'll keep the taxiing like you're traveling northbound on US 23 in Michigan.
That's what I'm talking about.
John Fly.
Hey, US 23 is like the Autobahn during the summertime.
November 20 is clear for takeoff.
John
November
Fly.
5 X-ray Sierra, line up the left side.
Wait,
of the
hold
center
on.
line.
This guy has a special livery here.
White and a red Cessna, 1 mile. I think I might have got 2 rocks, but the guy who's turning final,
John
he
Fly.
cleared land on
That name
36
does not
right,
ring
and
a
then there's a
bell.
1 mile left base. I think a white and a red Cessna. You're also cleared to land 36 right. Both of you guys are going to be red square, 36 right. November 32 Golf, clear for takeoff. November 1 Delta Golf, line up weight, right side of the center line. All departures on frequency off at 36 left. It's going to be a right turn for everybody. Before the control tower, prior to the control tower, right turn 150 out of below 1300 till you exit the class Delta. White and red Cessna, plenty of room, clear to land 36 right, thank you.
Alrighty.
November
Are
5
there-
X-ray Sierra, the Oshkosh, but slower traffic ahead, clear for takeoff.
Are there predetermined
I got
liveries?
2 clumped up there at the hold short 2 Alpha Lima. I think that's one of you. Or 2-4 Lima, I can't read it, but line up weight right there. Line up weight left side of the center line.
Okay, that's me.
Approaching runway 36.
Yeah, there's a guy in right in me. I don't know what happened there.
November 1 Delta Golf, clear for takeoff.
Are there predetermined liveries or has
November
PilotEdge
5
plan
Charlie, line
handling?
up weight
It's
right
like
side of the center line next to that
CSL.
arrow.
When you connect, you set your registration and the type of aircraft and what livery you're flying. So it's based on what you enter into the client, and that's what you show up to everyone else as. I think he said left side, right? Makes sense.
Arrow 2 Alpha Lima, clear for takeoff. November 6 Lima Whiskey, line up weight left side of the center line.
Smoothly bring up the throttle. And this controller
Everybody
finally
inbound
calls me
Fisk
the right
over, I'm sorry,
aircraft.
inbound from Fisk over Fisk Avenue.
I'm an
Eastbound,
arrow.
Stay directly over the road. I'll talk to you about a mile out, give you a
Not
runway
a
sign.
Cherokee.
After you land either runway, it's not going to be any turns off the runway. It's going to be a high-speed taxi off the end.
Alright,
November 5
right
8
away.
Charlie, clear for takeoff. November 13 X-ray, line up weight right side of the center line. Red and white Cessna crossing the interstate. Rock your wings, please.
Right away to 150.
Alright, I have maybe 2 rocks out there. I'm talking to red and white, and then there's a red behind him. Red and white Cessna, start your turn, go northeastbound and point at the numbers for 36 right for the red and white Cessna. For the red Cessna, stay eastbound. You're pretty close to the other guy. I'll have a turn for you a little bit later. November 6 Lima Whiskey, clear for takeoff. November 3 6 Echo, line up away left side of the center line. Papa Bravo, if you're on frequency, turn northbound now.
2 miles, 200 feet below.
Turning northbound, number 2 Papa Bravo.
That's November 2 full Papa Bravo, clear to land 36 right. In the red Cessna, do you see the guy at 11 o'clock and a quarter of a mile?
Autopilot disconnect.
Yep, I got him down low.
Alright, straight ahead for another 10 seconds and then left turn. That's going to work out the rate for the red Cessna.
Autopilot
Here,
did
clear land
not
36 right. Let's make
cooperate
it the
here.
green square for the second guy. November 13 X rate for takeoff.
Can I
November 3
descend a
2
little?
line up way
There we
right side of
go.
the center line.
Gotta stay under 1300 for until we're out of class.
Papa Bravo
Delta.
on 1 mile final, so go fast and clear to land red square or beyond. Traffic right behind you. After you land, don't slow down. High speed taxi off the end of the runway.
Altitude.
Brown, 1.5 mile left base, rock your wing.
Altitude.
November 36 Echo, clear for takeoff.
Altitude. Altitude.
Cherokee at the hold door, line up
Altitude.
weight on the left side of the center line, 1 Tango Sierra. Red
Altitude.
Cessna on toward final. Looks good to me. If you don't like it, go around. We can fit you back in.
Altitude.
Otherwise, you're clear to land green
Altitude.
square. The guy ahead's supposed to
Altitude.
taxi fast after you land.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Altitude.
All right, getting late here in Europe. Hope you have a
3-2,
continued
clear for
fast,
takeoff.
fantastic
November
flight
3,
season.
November
All
Hotel,
right, take
line
care,
40
Wookie.
right, center line.
042. Nice to have you on
Ground
board.
on the base, 1
I'll
mile
catch
out,
you
turn
on
direct.
the next
Please
one.
number 36 for land red square beyond.
Take
Don't
care.
slow down
Take
after
care.
you land. It's going to be a high-speed taxi off the end. Everybody inbound from stay directly over Fisk Avenue. Looks like we have a clump of 3 of you out there. Just use caution for anyone to the left or right side of you. Maybe do some sagging and get in line.
Alrighty, we want to pull
All departures, it'll be right here in the
20
150 prior to the control
inches.
tower out of low 1,300 feet to the exit the class Delta. Alright, 2 guys on the runway, great job. Just keep the high-speed taxi like you're doing. Welcome to Oshkosh.
Altitude. Altitude.
November 1 Tango Sierra for takeoff.
Altitude.
November 82 Golf line up weight left side of the center line.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
And we are just getting out of the class Delta airspace, aka I can't
82 Golf line
blast.
up weight left side of the center line. Be ready to go. I'm having a ride. November 3 November Hotel clear for takeoff. Blue Cessna on the 1.5 mile left base. There's 3 of you out there, so listen up. Blue Cessna, there's 2 Blue Cessnas. The guy in front crossing the interstate right this second. Rock your wing.
Altitude.
All right, good rock for the guy who just rocked blue. Okay, both of you rocked. It's November 30 Foxtrot only. Directly to the number 36 right, clear to land red square beyond. And there's the white blue Cherokee.
You know, I'm gonna go in again. And we'll just shut down at Oshkosh.
36 left, clear to land at the
landing's the exciting part. Takeoff is
November 82 Golf for takeoff. Just do it quickly, please. 82 Golf clear for takeoff.
25,
the other
25.
blue stuff straight ahead for just a second. I'm gonna square you up behind the other guy. November 82 Golf. You can take off. If you're gonna take off, do it now. Otherwise, hold short. Alright, other blue Cessna. You can start that turn in. You might see a Cherokee up ahead. Looks like an arrow. He's going to the parallel. The second blue Cessna for you, it's going to be 36 right, clear to land red square beyond. Everybody who's landing, regardless of runway, it's no turns off of the runway. It's going to be high-speed taxi off the end for traffic right behind. November 82 Golf, are you on frequency talk time?
7 o'clock, 1 mile, 1,100 feet above.
Alrighty, we'll
Cessna 82 Golf, are you on frequency?
Over that east-west road.
Switch back to her.
Bonanza coming up on
Alright, for the traffic, gonna roll out both runways. Great job. Welcome to Oshkosh. Roll off the end of the runway. You see you guys later.
There's a red Cessna southeast of Fisk. Rock to acknowledge if you hear me. All right, Bonanza over the top, 1,800. Go ahead and start that descent. Red Cessna. Okay, I see your rocks. Turn left. I want you to go due north. I want you to do a 360 heading, and then I'll let you know when to turn again. Cessna over Fisk, orange Cessna. Just keep following the railroad tracks for runway 27. Rock to acknowledge. All right, red Cessna that's southeast of Fisk. Start that left turn, the one that's rock for me. I need you to do a left turn due north. I'm going to tell you when to turn back onto the east-west road. Orange Cessna, I got rock. You guys get right over the railroad track for me. That orange Cessna, get right over the railroad track for me. Monitor tower with 18.5.
Alright, and we'll pull it back to...
Alright, listen guys, if you're not within a mile of Fisk, I'm not talking to you. There's a lot of red Cessnas, there's a lot of orange Cherokees, red and whites especially. So if you're not within a mile of Fisk, please do not take the turn. Looks like I had another red Cessna maybe out there that took a turn to the north. I need you to rejoin the railroad track. There you go, I see you coming back, I appreciate that. Alright, a blue Skyhawk, half-mile southwest of Fisk. Start a slight right turn. I want you to join the east-west road for runway 36. And my red Cessna looks like you're trying to get back up there. The Cessna going down the track or up the east-west road. That looks good. All right, the blue one that's right over 5th, you're doing fine. Make that right turn. Make the right turn to join the east-west road for runway 36. The blue Cessna that just joined the east-west road. If that Cessna's with me that I had turning down the road, start that right turn down your east-west road. Looks like you just passed it. That's looking good. Coming up the railroad tracks, I need a half mile in space, please. Find somebody to follow. 1,890 knots, 2,300 and 135 knots. Make sure that you are right over the railroad tracks for me, please. Right over the railroad track. No side-by-sides, no over-unders. The blue Cessna just passed Fisk. I need about 20 to the right. 20 to the right. The blue Cessna just passed Fisk. You're on the wrong road. I want you to join the road that's off to your right side. Looks like a red and white Skyhawk. Start a slight right turn. That was the one that rejoined the track. Start a slight right turn for me. I want you to join the east-west road. Yellow Cessna southwest of Fisk, about a half mile. Continue up the railroad tracks for runway 27 rock to acknowledge on that yellow Cessna. And the red and white Cessna, the right turn around. There you go. Good turn.
Turn that volume down.
Road for runway 36. That blue Cessna. I see you trying to make that turn to rejoin. That looks great. Monitor tower 126.6. Welcome to the show. Yellow Cessna up the railroad tracks. Monitor tower 118.5. Keep that 1,800. Diamond over 5th. I need you to slow down for me a little bit. You're following a yellow Cessna in front of you. Diamond over 5th. Slow down for me up the railroad tracks for runway 27. Rock to acknowledge. And the red and white Cessna just passed 5th. I need you to make it about a 20 degrees to the right. You're following the wrong road. I want you to follow the road that's off your right side. That red and white Cessna just passed 5th. It's on the east-west road. I need you to make a slight right turn to rejoin back up on 5th Avenue. All right, looking out, I'm seeing some side-by-sides. I need you guys directly over the railroad tracks. Looks like I got maybe one up high. Up higher, I need you directly over the railroad tracks, please. The diamond and the yellow Cessna monitoring tower, 118.5. Red and white Cessna, I see you trying to get back on the right road. That looks great now. Monitor tower 126.6. Welcome to the show. All right, listen guys, no cheating out there. I need you to go all the way to
might
Ripon. These guys
switch
have been working hard
to
get
the
in line with each
left
other.
fuel tank
all the way
now.
to Ripon and then rejoin the line.
Oh, fuel pump can come off now.
All right, up high, my Mooney looks like you're rejoining the tracks.
I'm gonna switch to left tank now.
Up the railroad tracks for runway 27, rock
Once that gets to
Go
about
ahead and start
15
the
gallons, I'll switch to the
1,800.
right tank again.
Good rock on that Mooney. 1,800 until you turn it down, went straight of the tracks. 118.5, monitor tower. Welcome to the show. Green Piper, Cherokee type. I want you to start a slight right turn. Green Piper, about a half mile southwest of this. Start a slight right turn now. Start that turn now. I want you to join the east-west road for runway 36. Mooney, if you're still with me, or a little bit south of the tracks, I need you to get on the tracks. The one that just passed this, I need you to get on the railroad tracks. Green Piper, you're looking good. That was a great turn. Join that east-west road for runway 36. Monitor tower now, 126.6. Welcome to the show. All right, a Cessna, looks like a red and white Cessna, half mile southwest of this. Straight up the railroad tracks for runway 27. Rock to acknowledge for me. 1,800 until you turn your downwind. There's departures coming off. We don't want to descend down into them. So the red and white Cessna directly over 5th. Rock to acknowledge for me, please. All right, I didn't get a rock on that Cessna, but you're following the railroad tracks. If you hear me, that's good. Monitor tower 118.5. All right, if you're coming up the railroad, you see a little bit of cheating going on. No cheating out there. Follow a buddy. I need you right over the railroad tracks, a half mile in spacing, please.
Alrighty, soon we're gonna
All right, looks like another
do
Cherokee type, half mile southwest of 5th.
right turn
right turn for me, Cherokee that's southwest of 5th.
to the west.
Slight right turn. Start that turn now so that we don't miss our road. You're going to follow the east-west road for runway 36.
Head off that way right about now, I guess. Let's go ahead and do that, yeah. Heading.
There you go, Cherokee. I see that turn now. Thank you very much. Follow that east-west road for runway 36. Monitor tower now, 126.6. Welcome to the show. Another Piper, red Piper, half mile southwest of 5th. Follow the railroad tracks for runway 27. Rock to acknowledge. 1,800 until you turn your downwind. Red Cherokee, I got rock on that. Thank you very much. Monitor tower now, 118.5. Welcome to the show. All right, guys, I've got people on top of each other, about 2 miles to the southwest of 5th. I got about 3 of you gaggled up down there. I cannot have that. Somebody is going to have to turn out. They're going to have to do something. I'm going to have to send somebody back. Also, I need you right over the railroad tracks. Y'all be careful. Green Robin, half mile southwest of 5th. Start a right turn for me now. Right turn for runway 36. Follow that east-west road for runway 36. Let me see the terms of the Green Robin.
I think this finishes in 45 minutes, so
Alright, it looks like I have money that's just north of the track.
we'll call it a day after we land.
Make a left turn out. I need you to make a left turn out and rejoin. You're not over the tracks. You're not in line.
Wow, it's been 2.5 hours too.
Monitor tower 126.6. Welcome to the show.
2.5 hours of straight flying, huh?
Alright, up high, a Baron up high. Continue straight up the railroad tracks for runway 27, rock to acknowledge.
Turn her volume up a little.
Cherokee, red and white Cherokee, start a right turn now if you're over 5th for the east-west road, runway 36 for you. I got the rock on the Baron, looks good, 1,800, go ahead and start that descent, Cherokee over 5th, and you're doing a right turn now, Cherokee over 5th, right turn.
You're a normal Oshkosh quantity of traffic.
See the Cherokee, red and white Cherokee, or a Piper type in the right turn.
12 o'clock, 2 miles, 700.
Alright, we'll go ahead and start our descent
right in front of you. Just
here.
be careful with that descent. He's down at 1,800.
12 o'clock, 2 miles, 600 feet below. Traffic, 12 o'clock.
Alright, we'll go ahead and pull it back to 20 inches.
Alright, if you're on the east-west road and you're still hearing my voice, you're on the wrong frequency, 126.6 to monitor tower. If you're on the railroad tracks and you're north of 5th, you should be monitoring tower 118.5. Red and white Cessna Skyhawk type.
Alright, we'll pull it way back.
Alright, if you're following the railroad tracks, you need to be 1,890 knots. Looks like I got somebody trying to join from the north, the one that broke out and did the 180 or the 360 for me. I appreciate that, but you need to widen out a little bit to the right. It looks like I've got a couple guys coming up the track. Find somebody to follow. I know you're trying to get in there, tucked in behind somebody. There's a big gap there, so that's looking like a good spot for you. About 3/4 miles from Fisk is a, let's see, that's a Robin, a blue Robin. You're going to be runway 36 today.
I think I just cut through 3 people here.
Right turn to join the east-west road for runway 36.
There's one guy right exactly below me.
Alright, Skyhawk, white and blue Skyhawk, you're going to go straight up the tracks for runway 27 and rock to acknowledge for me, please. The white and blue Skyhawk, right, rock to acknowledge for runway 27. Very good rock on that. Robin, you're doing a great job, 126.6 for you, the Robin. Skyhawk over 5th, follow that railroad track, 1,800 until you turn your downwind. Monitor town now, 18.5, welcome to the show.
And alt hold right at 1,800 feet.
12 o'clock, 2 miles, 500 feet above.
Alright, if you're coming up railroad tracks, I need you directly over the tracks, please. I want right over those tracks. It makes it a lot easier for me to see you. No side by side, no over under. 1,890 knots or 2,300 and 135 knots. Cessna, blue and white Cessna, you're a little bit north of the track, the one that just passed this. If you're still with me, make that right turn, make a right turn and rejoin the tracks. Right, rock to acknowledge if you're still with me. It was a Canadian call sign at low pipe.
Traffic, 11 o'clock, 2 miles.
Good, Rock. Okay, I see that. So you're correcting now. Just keep that turn to the east going until you rejoin the tracks. Monitor tower 118.5.
2 miles, 100 feet below.
I think I'll pull ahead of these guys
Looks like
here.
I've got a Cessna just kind of circling around out there to the west. We've got a pretty steady stream coming in, so you may have to just kind of go back over to Ripon. Blue Cherokee, half a mile from 5th, right up the railroad tracks for runway 27 for you. Rock to acknowledge. Looks like I have another, maybe a blue and white Cherokee behind him. Need you to keep your spacing. Okay, I got the rock on the first one. Good. I need you to keep your spacing with the guy in front of you. Rock to acknowledge. You're also going to runway 27.
Oh, it looks like he's gonna maybe
on
cut
that
ahead.
blue and white Cherokee for me,
He
please.
should
Straight up the
be
tracks
right
for
to
runway
my left.
27.
Ah, there he is.
Good rock on that, everybody. 1,800 until you turn your downwind. That blue and white Cherokee. Keep your
Oh yeah, the
spacing
registrations
with
do
the guy in front of
match.
you. You need to get a little bit more space.
53176.
Keep that spacing
Yeah.
though, so that they don't have a problem making you guys base the final out there for 27. 118.5
I'll go ahead and
as you
slow
follow
down
the
then.
railroad track past 5th.
See if he's gonna make the left turn yet. Yep, he's gonna make a left turn.
Alright, it looks like I got a
I'll go ahead
Cessna that
and
finally got
do
rejoined
my
out
left
there.
turn.
You're looking good right there. Start a slight right turn. The white Cessna, half mile from there, start a slight right turn. Want you to follow that east-west road for runway 36. Let me see the Cessna in that right turn. Looks like behind
So
you,
I'll
I've
follow
got a
this
Mooney
guy.
type. Mooney coming up on 5th. You're going to go straight up the railroad tracks for runway 27 Mooney. Rock to acknowledge. Cessna, I see that turn. You're looking great. Follow that east-west road for runway 36, Cessna 126.6, monitor tower. Mooney, I see your rock as well. Straight up the railroad tracks, runway 27, 1,800 until you turn your downwind. Monitor tower now 118.5. Welcome to the show.
Here's another guy. Oh, might need to worry about that.
Coming up the railroad tracks, I need a half-mile spacing, please. Find somebody to follow a similar type. Half-mile spacing, please, so I don't have to pull anybody out. Looks like a Cirrus, southwest of 5th, about a half-mile. Rock your wings for me. You're going to be runway 27. I want you to follow the railroad tracks straight up runway 27. There you go. Good rock on that Cirrus. 1,800 until you turn your downwind for me. Monitor tower now 118.5.
Alright, we'll go ahead and make our left turn now.
If you're on the east-west road, that white Cessna is on east-west road, you should be
Whoa!
monitoring tower 126.
Holy smokes.
Red Robin, southwest of 5th, about a half-mile. Rock your wings for me. You're also going to be runway 27. Thank you for
but also
that,
that just happened.
For you on the Cirrus in front of
He
you.
was not on.
Right now.
Not on a ForeFlight. That's okay. I'm not gonna, you know. Ooh, that was close.
Alright, Cirrus just past 5th. You should be monitoring tower 118.5. Red Robin, slow it down for me just a little bit. You're getting on that Cirrus just a little bit. Slow it down just a little bit. Monitor tower 118.5. Got a blue Cessna. Start a slight right turn for me now. Half mile west of 5th. Start that slight right turn. I want you to join the east-west road for runway 36. Cirrus behind him looks like a red Cirrus. Straight up the railroad track, runway 27. Rock to acknowledge on the Cirrus. Blue Cessna, let me see that wing. Blue Cessna, I need to see a right turn, following that east-west road for runway 36. Let me see on that Cessna. Are you listening to me, Cessna? There you go. Okay, I got the turn now. Continue the right turn. You're a little bit north of the road. Continue that turn. Bearing up high, 2,200 coming up on the Cirrus. That's okay. You're going to pass him up. And I'll give you a decent in just a second for runway 27 on the Baron. Rock your wings to acknowledge 27.
Yeah, I don't see that guy on ForeFlight for some reason.
Baron, good rock there. You just passed that Cirrus up. Looks good. Go ahead and descend down to 1,800. Got
this is a guy I'll follow.
1,800 for you. Keep that until you turn the downwind. 118.5. Monitor tower. Cirrus had just passed, the red Cirrus had just passed this. Monitor tower 118.5. You got a Baron in front of you that's in the descent. Red and white Cessna straight up the railroad tracks, the one that's over 5th. Go ahead and go straight up the railroad tracks for runway 27. Rock to acknowledge the one that's directly over 5th right now.
Oh, now he shows
Looks like
up
I
on
got another
ForeFlight.
Cessna out there on the tracks that took a turn. I need you to turn back towards the track. If you haven't got to 5th yet, the mile south of 5th, I have not given you any instructions yet.
What's
It was
going
for
on?
somebody else.
Okay, this is
Red and white stuff, got the rock on
this
that.
is
Thank
half
you.
a
Monitor
mile
tower
basically.
118.5.
This picture, so.
Blue Cessna south of 5th, rock your wings for me now, about a half mile south of 5th, rock your wings for me on the Blue Cessna. The Blue Cessna about a half mile southwest of 5th, rock your wings for me. Looks like there's a Foxtrot at the very end of the call sign. Blue Cessna with a Foxtrot at the end, rock your wings for me. Alright, good rock on that. Start a hard right turn, there you go. Follow that east-west road for runway 36 for that Blue Cessna. Monitor tower 126.6, that hard right turn, the road's right below you now. Alright, if you're coming up the railroad tracks, I need 1,890 knots or 2,335 knots, half mile in trail. Looks like a blue and white Piper, half mile southwest of 5th, runway 27 for you, rock to acknowledge. Also up high, a Mooney at 2,200, you're also runway 27, rock to acknowledge. Alright, Piper, I got your rock there. Continue up tracks for runway 27, you've got a Mooney that's on top of you there, he's going to stay up high until he passes you and then slip down right in front of you. Mooney, you're just about to pass the Piper right now. I'm going to have a descent for you in just a minute. You'll be runway 27.
Okay, good, runway 27.
Piper type, keep your altitude of 1,800 so you turn the downwind for runway 27. You can monitor tower now, 118.5. Welcome to the show. Mooney, you're passing the Piper up now on your right side. Should be no factor. Start that descent down to 1,800. Keep 1,800 until you turn the downwind. Monitor tower, 118.5. Welcome to the show.
Yep, and I'm just following these two guys here. That's basically it.
Alright, if you're coming up the railroad tracks, I need you directly
Here's
over the railroad
Ripon,
tracks.
and then those other two railroad. This is the railroad track right here that we have to follow.
All gaggled together. Maybe one of you is up high, but I see a couple of you right next to each other at the same altitude. Find somebody to follow. I don't want to have to turn anybody out. Find somebody to follow. Get in line. Half mile spacing up the railroad tracks, please. If you are past Fisk on the railroad tracks, you should be monitoring tower 118.5.
Let's take a look at our fuel situation. 20 gallons on the left tank, about 23 in the right tank. I'll keep it burning on the left.
Come on, guys.
Alright, Barron, almost to Fisk, almost directly over Fisk. Orange, Barron, you're looking good. Straight up the railroad tracks, runway 27, rock to acknowledge for me. Rock to acknowledge on the Orange, Barron. Alright, Barron, I got that. Thank you very much. Thanks for the rock. Go ahead and descend down to 1,800. Nobody down underneath you. 1,800 until you turn your downwind. Monitor tower now, 118.5. Welcome to the show. Red and white Cessna type Skyhawk looks like. Red and white Skyhawk, half mile southwest of 5th.
Someone's cutting in there.
Also runway 27 for you, rock to acknowledge. Straight up the railroad tracks, 1,800 until you turn your downwind. Got that, rock. Very good. Straight up the railroad tracks, 1,800 until you turn your downwind.
I'll slow down, see if...
Alright, looks like I've got a blue Skyhawk that's southwest of 5th, not quite over the railroad track. Start a right turn for me. The blue Skyhawk that's just south of 5th, start a right turn for me. Join the east-west road. Red and white Skyhawk that just passed 5th, monitor tower 118.5. Alright, looks like the blue Skyhawk, start that right turn.
What
right
is
turn
this guy
for
doing?
the east-west road. I see that turn now, very good. Monitor tower 126.6, follow that road for runway 36. Looks like a robin, another red robin. All of you guys are red. Red robin, I love it. Half mile southwest of 5th, your runway 27, rock to acknowledge for me.
Yeah.
Traffic, 11 o'clock, 2 miles, same
Alright, we'll take this. Here's that lake, the small lake. Everyone's following this railroad track up here, as usual.
Monitor tower now, 118.5.
We all know the drill now.
Blue Cessna on the west road for runway 36. You should be monitoring tower now, 126.6. Welcome to the show.
Landing gear.
Coming up the railroad tracks from Ripon to Fisk, I need you a half mile in trail, no side by
so it is
side,
pronounced
no over
Ripon,
under,
yeah.
1,890 knots. Looks like
Alright,
I've got
looks like we got our spacing
now. Runway 27 for you, rock to acknowledge.
For some reason, if it's like really close here, I don't see it on ForeFlight, but and then it comes up and like,
good
oh, there we go.
Yeah, I got that rock. Continue up the railroad tracks again, 1,800. You go ahead and start that
Canadian
descent
registered aircraft
until you turn your downwind. Monitor tower now, 118.5. Welcome to the show.
Man, that is such a
and
cool
Mooney, still
sight.
with me. Slow down just a little bit, Mooney. If you're still with me, you're following a red robin.
Robin is a nice. I had it, but I didn't install it because I didn't really fly it that often.
Wing maybe,
I like this cockpit better. I like this aircraft more.
Runway 27 for you. Rock your wings to acknowledge.
Oh, we're right over the railroad tracks.
Straight up the tracks for runway 27, 1,800 until turning your downwind. Monitor tower now, 118.5. Have a great day. Welcome to the show. Alright, if you're coming up the railroad tracks, I need at least a half mile spacing between you and the person in front of you. Find
Yep,
somebody
that
of a
looks
similar
about-
type to follow. 1,890 knots or 2,335 knots. All right, I see a good stream coming in down the railroad tracks. Make sure you are directly over the tracks. Don't be east or west, north, south, just directly over those tracks, please. Looks like a Skyhawk, maybe a blue Skyhawk, half-mile southwest of 5th. Runway 27 for you, rock to acknowledge, please. Let me see the rock on the blue Skyhawk. Runway 27, 1,800. Good rock, good rock. 1,800 until you are turning your downwind up the tracks for runway 27. Monitor tower now, 118.5. All right, I see a good stream coming up. Remember, I need at least a half-mile in trail, please. Half-mile between you and the person in front of you. 1,890 knots. That's important because once you get to the airport, they may have to send you back out if you're not going to sit in there.
Looks like everyone is going quite a fast clip, though. Oh, look at my speed. I'm going 110. I'm not going 90. But I'm actually falling behind everyone, so everyone's taking it fast. Although again, we do only have half an hour left before the airport closes, so...
Orange Cessna, half-mile southwest of this, rock your wings for me.
Oh, they just switched controllers as well.
Great rock, runway 7 for you. Follow the railroad tracks up to the gravel runway 27, Martin Tower now 118.5, 15, then follow railroad tracks all the way up to the gravel pit for start your downwind.
Ooh,
I got a good guy coming up. I'm going to have to break somebody off. Got a white and blue Cessna runway 1 mile southwest of Fisk, and just keep coming up the railroad tracks. I've got a pair of Bonanzas and a Baron, maybe one's up high. Yeah, the Baron's up high. The Baron, go ahead and rock your wings. It's up high. Rock your wings for me. Great rock. Keep that right in, right turn, runway 36 for you. Just keep your speed up until the interstate. The white and blue Cessna, half-mile south, quarter-mile southwest of Fisk, rock your wings. Almost on top of Fisk, rock your wings for me. Great rock, I can see that. Up the railroad tracks, runway 27, Martin Tower 118.5. Have orange, black and white Bonanza, rock your wings for me, half-mile southwest of Fisk. That beautiful rock, I actually got this up today, but it looks great. You're going to follow the bearing. Follow the bearing, right runway for 36. Follow the Fisk Avenue transition for runway 36 at Oshkosh, Martin Tower now 126.6. Blue and white Cherokee, quarter-mile southwest of Fisk, rock your wings for me. Great rock, follow the retraction runway 27. Got an orange, that's tower down 118.5. Orange Cessna, that's about quarter-mile southwest of Fisk, rock your wings for me. Or there, great rock. Runway, go 36 free. You need to ease the tower there. Turn right, follow the east-west road. Runway 36, Martin Tower now 126.6, page 19 of the NOTAM. Half-mile trail station coming up the railroad tracks to Fisk Avenue for the famous Oshkosh arrival.
Oh, is that where they all are?
Beautiful day here at Whitman Regional Field and here out of the town of Fisk. We'll pick you up by typing. Make sure you try and have half miles.
Yeah, it looks like we're...
let's see, the red and white Cessna, half-mile southwest of Fisk, rock your wings for me. Beautiful rock, runway 27 for you. We're going to feed 27 as much as we can to get some departures out so people can take off tonight. Runway 27 for the red and white Cessna. Monitor tower now 118.5, 90 knots, 1,800 feet until the gravel pit, and then turn just inside the gravel pit. Black and white Cherokee, blue and white Cherokee, half-mile south of Fisk, rock your wings for me. Good rock for you. It's just a little tight there, so we're going to take you to 36. Turn right, runway 36, follow the east-west road. Monitor tower now 126.6. The red and white Cessna, quarter-mile southwest of Fisk, rock your wings for me. Just coming up on Fisk. Beautiful rock. Follow the railroad track, runway 27, page 15 of the note. Follow railroad downwind inside the gravel pit. Monitor tower now 118.5. Got an orange Cessna, half-mile southwest of Fisk, rock wing.
Yeah, I think that's them.
Beautiful rock. And same for you. Follow railroad track, runway 27. Runway 27, railroad tracks downwind inside the gravel pits, and monitor tower now 118.5, page 15 of the NOTAM. Right behind them, I've got another Skyhawk without a color on there. 4 Golf Zulu. Rock your wings for me. Or 4 Golf Zulu. Just turn right there, and go ahead and follow the east-west road. I've got a low wing that's just over the top of Fisk. Looks like a Bonanza up high. And for the Bonanza up high, keep your speed up, turn right now, follow the east-west road for runway 36. The Bonanza that's up high, follow the east-west road for 36. I've got another Bonanza, I've got two that are up high. I've got another Bonanza that's up high. The 7 Echo Foxtrot, follow the railroad tracks northbound for the gravel pits, runway 27. Number 7 Hotel Papa, go ahead and start slowing down. You can descend now. You can go ahead and slow 90 knots, get the flaps out, the gear out, monitor now 126.6. 7 Echo Foxtrot, go ahead and start slowing down. And just offset to the left.
We're about half a mile from
Cessna in front of you. Go ahead and start slowing down. I know you can do it. The Cessna that just passed, that's okay. Tower now 108.5. We've got a blue and white Cherokee just coming up on Fisk. Turn right, follow the east-west road. Turn right, just go ahead and start that turn for me. Blue and white Cherokee, 2 Alpha Lima, turn right. And follow the east-west road.
Yep, I got it.
And I got a blue Skyhawk half mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for me. Great, Rock. And for you, follow the railroad tracks up to runway 27, page 15 and Nodum, monitor tower now 118.5.
Okay, off to 126.6.
Orange Cessna base over the interstate, rock your wings about a mile and a half out. Good rock for the Orange Cessna, clear to land 36 right, red square beyond, high speed taxi off the end. All departures, it'll be a right turn heading 150 prior to the control tower at below 1,300 feet to the exit the Class Delta. All arrivals from Fisk on the left base remain directly over Fisk Avenue. I'll talk to you about a mile out from the airport, give you a runway assignment at that time. Regardless of your landing runway, either 36 left or right, you're not going to turn off the runway. It's going to be a high-speed taxi after you land off the end of the runway. Let's take a black and white Cherokee over the interstate, mile and a half left base, rock your wings. Orange Cessna on the base, turn inbound now, direct to the number 36 right, plenty of room behind that Bonanza. Good rock on the Cherokee, and you clear to land 36 right, red square beyond. Everybody coming in from Fisk, I'll probably give you 36 right. It's not going to be any turns off the runway. It's going to be a high-speed taxi off the end. That Cherokee, they'll already rock, turn inbound directly to the number 36 right. Looks like another Bonanza left base, mile and a half out over the interstate, rock your way. Good rock on that Bonanza. Continue eastbound. I'm going to have you squared up just a little bit behind that Cherokee up ahead. And that Bonanza, you're going to go to 36 right. Looks like a brown Cessna coming up on the interstate, a mile and a half southwest, rock your way. Everybody that's land 36 right, after you touch down, don't stop. It's going to be a high-speed taxi after you touch down off the end of the runway. All right, Bonanza on the base, you can start turning inbound now, direct to the number, clear to land 36 right, red square beyond. That brown Cessna, good wing rock, and clear to land 36 right at the red square beyond. All right, Bonanza just touched down now. I have a guy right behind you, so don't slow down. Continue high speed straight ahead off the end and follow the flagman. Welcome to Oshkosh. Brown Cessna that's on the base, turn it inbound direct to the number 36 right. You are still clear to land red square beyond. All departures at the right turn 150 prior to the control tower at below 1,300 feet to the exit the Class Delta. All arrivals from Fisk remain over Fisk Avenue eastbound for the base leg. I'll talk to you about a mile out, give you a runway at that time. No turns off the runway, high speed taxi off the end only.
Autopilot this time.
Orange Cessna on rollout, welcome to Oshkosh.
Alright, with manual flying now.
Landing gear.
It's gonna call me in.
Everybody touching down on the runway. Don't stop once you land. Have paddock right behind you. High-speed taxi all the way off the left, off the end. And the arrow on the base leg, turn it in toward the runway. Blue and white arrow directly to the number 36 right, clear to land red square beyond. High-speed taxi off the end. It looks like a Cirrus over the interstate left base, rock your wing. November 590 for takeoff.
Altitude.
November 08 Foxtrot, line up and wait right side of the center line. November 6 Lima Whiskey, line up and wait left side of the center line. Good rock on a Cirrus, clear to land 36 right, red square.
Altitude. Altitude.
Gear down.
Radio check.
Flaps 1.
Great.
I'm going on break, guys. That was fun. Thanks for flying.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, you were awesome.
Traffic, 9 o'clock, 2 miles, same altitude.
Number 08 Foxtrot, you are clear for takeoff, runway 36 left. All departures make a right turn heading 150 prior to the control tower. Maintain out about 1,300 till you clear the class Delta. Appreciate you guys coming out, and we'll see you in a little bit. Orange Cirrus, again, you're to land runway 36 right, out of past the red square. The orange Baron runway 36 left, line up and wait on the purple dot. Everybody landed runway 36 right. It's going to be a high-speed taxi all the way to the inn and follow them to parking, or come back out and do it again.
They wanted a fast taxi.
Orange Cirrus, runway 36 left, line up and wait behind the Baron. They're going to be rolling right now. Baron, you are clear for takeoff, runway 36 left. Got a red and white Baron over the interstate. Rock your wings for me, please. You're going to runway 36 right today. Most everybody's going to be landing 36 right. I got that, Rock, thank you. You're clear to land at the red square for the red and white Baron. Cirrus, gray and orange Cirrus, runway 36 left. You are clear for takeoff. For the Baron on the base, you can start angling towards the numbers now. You're clear to land out of past the red square.
Approaching runway 1331.
Red and white Cherokee over the interstate. Rock your wings for me, please.
Alright, lean the engine. Ooh, that was a sharp turn there.
Red and white Cherokee just over the interstate. Rock your wings. You're going to be going to runway 36 right today. Runway 36 right for the Cherokee.
Fuel pump
and yeah, give me a good wing, Rock. I can't tell if that's you rocking out there. At least 20 degrees for me.
And I yield to him.
I got it that time for the Cherokee. You're clear to land runway 36 right, the skinny runway on the red square, out of past the red square. Everybody's landing is going to be rolling high-speed taxi all the way to the inn, and follow the NOTAM to parking. Welcome to Oshkosh, and glad you guys could come out and have fun with us. Red and white Cessna on 36 left. You are clear for takeoff.
So got two great landings and one butter landing
behind
today
the Cessna departing.
at Oshkosh. Nice.
Everybody land on 36 right, don't stop. There's going to be somebody behind you, a high-speed taxi all the way to the end. That red and white stuff, keep it rolling. You are clear for takeoff, runway 36 left. Clear for takeoff. Got a red Cessna just west of the interstate. Rock your wings for me, please. Panther, line up and wait on the right side of the runway. Everybody, we're going to be departing from the left and right side of the runway. That first runway you come to, do not cross and go to the other runway. Left and right of this big runway right in front of you. Panther, line up on the right side of the runway. Got a white Cherokee, line up and wait on the left side of the runway. The red Cessna over the interstate, run a 36 right, clear to land, out past the red square, please. Out past the red square. Panther, you're clear for takeoff, runway 36 left. The white Cherokee going in position, taxi up to the purple dot and line up on the left side of that. Tri-motor, you can line up behind the Cherokee.
Spacing is good.
Yeah, big forward, line up and wait behind the white Cherokee. Red Cessna on the base, start angling towards the numbers now and clear to land out past the red square on the skinny runway, 36 right. Then Cherokee, you're clear, takeoff. Okay, I see you turning now. Thank you very much. And once you put it down, you can roll all the way to the end and follow the NOTAM to parking.
It is not a good parking. We'll go right about here. Yep.
Big forward, clear for
nice.
takeoff.
Right on the line. Parking brake. And avionics off, and that goes off. That all off. Master switches off. Unplug the headphones. Parking brake is set. Control lock. Go ahead and open the door, and here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Oshkosh. We have made it. Total of, what was it, 3 landings, and hold on, let me get a good angle here. Yeah. So total of what was it? 3 landings, 2 takeoffs. 1 takeoff. So we left Fond du Lac, and then did 3 circuits total at Oshkosh. So yeah, one time we were landing at 27. That first landing was a little sketchy, or the approach wise, because I wasn't sure if I was actually clear to land and stuff. But we pulled off actually a pretty good landing there. And then on 3-6 right, that was a butter landing. That was the smoothest landing, but I actually spun out at the end. So that's alright. Simulator and physics are a little wonky sometimes. And then the last time. So yeah, here we are. This is where I will finish because it has been a lot of flying in and out of Oshkosh. And this plane needs a break. And I need a break. So yeah, it was loads of fun. Thank you to PilotEdge for having such a wonderful event. Oh my god, let me tell you, it's kind of like chills, you know, because you go to Oshkosh, you know, as an observer or like a audience member, not actually flying in, and this is a rare chance to actually, you know, be able to fly in with ATC that have actually been at Oshkosh and done all the fancy stuff, you know. Landing on the green dot, the red square. Oh my gosh, that's iconic. So yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you're watching this later, go ahead and consider giving me a follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. I also am on Instagram where I do plane spotting, the.flyhan. So go there if you're interested in plane spotting photography. Sometimes I post train photos on there, all sorts of things. So, yeah. Once again, thank you all for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care. Goodbye.